What's happening, everybody? We are doing it live. We are doing it live. The GRG podcast, episode 50. We got 50 of these pieces in here, man. Can y'all believe it? Anyway, 50 episodes, and man, the crew is here. Delilah HD said that she probably most likely will be late, which she is. And so anyway, we'll be glad when she gets the chance to come on. And so anyway, let's get to our illustrious panel. Starting off with Lady Infamous. What's going on with you? What you been playing? Infamous.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had my mic on. On mute. Hey everybody, this is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Woman Gaming, IntermediateGaming.com. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege and Dark Souls, and I tried to play some Crackdown today, but it just wasn't popping for me.
It wasn't popping for you. What about which part of the Siege was you playing? That the new DLC that's out? Is that any good?
The DLC is alright, but I've been playing the objective-based multiplayer.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. And then we move on down to Triple Cup Chuck. What's up with you, boy? Are you up? What you been playing, man?
Hey, I'm all the way up. But yeah, man, I've been kind of doing a little bit of my backlog. One of my main games I've been trying to knock out is The Witcher, so I've been putting in like about 3-4 hours a day, just trying to like beat that game down. But you know, I've been on my steady, my usual was Madden. I've been messing around with that Battlefield. I'm a little rusty, I ain't been playing that in a minute, but you know, I'm trying to get back into that. You know what I'm saying? Get myself together for when this new Battlefield come out. I'm gonna be ready. And Fight Night for life.
Oh, there you go. All right, fake news, fake news. Fake news. So we're gonna move on.
Yes.
Hey man, I will eat major crow if that game
into existence.
Well, look, I want it to come out. I think a lot of people want Fight Night Champions, some kind of backwards compatibility or a brand new Fight Night to come out. But for right now, I just gotta say it. Fake news. Fake news. So let's go ahead and get to my boy 108 Dragons, because he said that shit to me and it had me dying when I heard it. So what's up with you? What you been playing, man? What Lemon? What's been going on?
Trying to be unfrustrated with 2K, but I've really been going hard with that new Rainbow Six and the new content, and I've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've been playing it. It's all right. It's a different experience, but it's not quite the same. It's real arcadey.
Okay.
Killed like 10 people in 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, look, it's like the hot thing right now. It's like everybody's doing their thing with it. So that's cool. That's cool. So anyway, we're moving on to our newest member of the crew, man, Kaleidoscope. What's going on with you, man? What you been playing? What's up, man?
Actually, what I've been playing is a lot of games, yo. I was playing Injustice 2 not too long ago with Triple Cup Chuck. Definitely. We was going in on that. Still playing Sword Art Online. Last night I was with Bloody Knuckles. We was there. Well, you was there. You was actually playing Burnout Paradise, the remastered edition, when we was playing Monster Hunter World.
Don't say that, because K Mega don't play no games, as they say. So don't tell them that I was playing any games.
Whatever. And then I've also been hitting up Dragon Ball Fighter Z. All right, I was actually getting my ass handed to me a little while ago. But basically I said, just give me a moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I already had like 3 matches yesterday. Let me go into the practice mode real quick. The dude beat me 5 straight. I was like, all right, let me just practice for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Came back 15 minutes later, went 10 straight matches, no losses. All right, so nice. I was like, all right, now we're on even ground, because now I know what I'm doing. I'm just not mashing on buttons. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually pulling off combos and whatnot. And besides that, actually I revisited some old games recently. You know what I'm saying? All this talk about mature games not being on the Xbox. So I decided to revisit Rise.
That's fire, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I went like halfway through Rise Son of Rome. I couldn't put it down, yo. I mean, that game is just so dope and visceral that I forgot how much fun it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I decided to put on Quantum Break after that. I was like, oh, let me put Quantum Break on. Is the gameplay still as dope? Man, that shit is still fire.
Oh yeah,
that shit is still fire, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's about it though, man. But I've been gaming a lot, bro.
Cool. All right, now and then we move on to somebody that was ruffling around, his brother, man, as we call him, as our Donald Trump, and as everybody else likes to call him, is our Flipper. So anyway, man, Livewire, man, what's going on with you? What you been playing, bro?
Man, I just beat Evil Within yesterday.
How was that game? I've never played either one of those.
It's pretty good.
Really?
It was longer than I thought, man. Shit was way longer than I thought. Because every time I thought, I was like, oh, it's over. And then it was like, nah, you got like 2 more chapters. I was like, dang, man, this shit is long. But no, it was a good game. I'll probably play it again in first person after I just played it in third person.
So you played which one? The first one or the second?
Oh, say it again.
Which one did you play? The first one or the second one?
I played the second one. I beat both. I beat the first one. I didn't even like it at first. It took me a real long time to get into that one. It just took me a second to work into it. The second one, it was a little bit different. I think I like there's aspects of the first one I like more than the second one. But the second one was all right. I mean, graphically at some points it looks better, but other times not so much. But I played that and a little bit of State of Decay, trying to get ready for State of Decay.
Yeah, well, you got 2 months. You got two months.
Yeah, I downloaded a
little bit over 2 months.
Awesome. Off of Game Pass, you know what I mean?
You Game Passed it, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I was sitting there, I was like, man, should I Game Pass or should I buy it? Game Pass,
Game Pass.
And my thing is like, yo, if I'm gonna have Game Pass, why am I buying it? Because I'm gonna be having it the whole time so I'm just be buying it just to be buying it. This shit don't even make any sense.
Don't.
So
right. All right. So let's get on to the topics. Basically, before we get to what everybody's been talking about that's been negative towards the Xbox, let's talk about the positive. And there's a lot of positive news that's going on with Xbox right now. Not only that we know that Sea of Thieves is coming out here Tuesday. I already purchased it. I showed it on Twitter and showed my support. And I got quite a few likes back from some Xbox staff. That was really cool. Because I was giving a shout out for how much that they were promoting this game, like a lot of us was wanting for them to do last year with certain titles, especially like with Halo Wars 2. But anyway, not on top of that, they've got there's a rumor going around that Xbox Live is going to be supporting modding. That would be really dope, especially for like games like Dead or Alive. If you not, I've got quite a few mods on Dead or Alive. I got some mods on Street Fighter 5 on the PC. I got some mods on Street Fighter 4. And they also having some mods for Tekken 7, and I have it on the PC as well, but I haven't messed with that yet. But if they allow that with all those other games, that like with just RPGs, just all types of games that just get modded, that would be stupid. And it would only be on the Xbox, because you can do it, I think, on the PlayStation, but it's limited for Skyrim. But that's really positive. Then, of course, the new avatars that's going to be coming out in April. I don't know how enthused you guys are about it, but it's me. I'm like, I'm not really caring too much about that. I'm ready for them to do something with Upload Studio, and then of course FreeSync support for displays for televisions that's going to be having FreeSync, and then also for display monitors. That's really huge. That's going to be with the Xbox S and with the Xbox X. And then lastly, the E3 show and how all of the rumors about it was going to be a small conference. It got debunked because it's going to be in a huge ass theater that Microsoft owns. So let me start off with the great infamous. After hearing all that, after hearing all that, and plus also about the ladies' conference at GDC. Well, I've seen you talking with Shannon Loftus and them about it. So, man, give me some of the goods on what you think about all this good news.
Okay, first of all, like I said, I said this a few weeks ago. I said it really don't matter what the size of your area is what products do you show in that area. Mm-hmm. So for them to have it in the theater by LA Live, I think it's a great idea. First of all, one, it's their property. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They can do shit like that. With the new games that's coming out, I'm excited, but a little bit reserved because personally with my pockets, you know, I have to be really considerate about each games that I get, you know, especially towards E3 season. It's like my purchases are far and few between. Like the Sea of Thieves, I personally think it's going to be very successful because I want to the promotion on that game is if you promote. I'm not saying that the game is shit, but if you promote shit enough, people gonna want it. It don't matter what it is. There's a lot of people that hate it, a lot of people that love it, but Xbox do know how to promote their products, and they promote their products really, really good. I can't wait till the fans actually get to touch some of these titles. With GDC next week, I'm excited. I'm excited as well. It's my second year going. I have to actually start preparing for that. It's good. It's good because it's empowering women in games, and it's not just a meet and greet and such like that. They got workshops and keynotes and people that speaks and letting you and females in the game and the gaming world game that will teach you jewels, and that's the most important thing is the knowledge, because in anything really, but especially with the gaming, the knowledge is more valuable than the actual games or actual people that they're willing to teach you some things, and hopefully you can be able to use that and move forward with myself with my gaming career. I can't wait. I've never been in that theater at E3. I can't wait to go.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked. Like I said, this will be my first E3. Before I'll keep asking you about the rest of the stuff that I've mentioned, Infamous, I do want to say there's a couple of people that was asking about the super chat. If you didn't hear the show last week, I brought up that I took the super chat down because of the fact that YouTube be tripping. They take your money, Jack. So the fact of it is that at the bottom in the links in the description, if you see the PayPal, it's the first thing you'll see is the PayPal me GRG podcast. All you got to do is you can donate to that, show your support that way, and then you can ask whatever question or tell us how much that you gave to support the crew. You know what I'm saying? If it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Regardless that you guys listen to us, but if you want to support, there it is right there. Because like I said, YouTube is tripping. They took like 70-80% of what you guys give, and that's not right to any of us. I mean, I looked at on multiplayer. I was on the multiplayer, and then Z was just getting all types of cash, right? But YouTube be just taking it. So anyway, going back to you, Infamous. Everything else that I was mentioning about the free sync and just everything else. I mean, other than just the big floor on E3, I mean, the avatars, are you interested in that? Infamous.
I said my mic is, I need a new mic. Okay. That the avatar update, I need that. They've been having that, they've been talking about it for a year. We done seen the teaser. I personally am very connected to my Xbox avatar. She's just amazing. She looks just like me. She got the Bombas closed. And with the space,
she said Bombas.
Yeah.
The Bombas.
Just saying.
So it's like I'm happy that they're making moves to let them be known that we out here on these streets. Xbox is out here on these streets and they're trying to do this thing. But like I said, people always gonna be being super sensitive and always people want to critique shit. But let that be known that at E3 in the main area, like in that game floor, there's going to be an Xbox area, and then outside the convention center, you gonna have the theater. So I think that the presentation is going to be in the theater, and I can't wait. Hopefully, I'll get a ticket to FanFest and see what's going on.
Yes. So you didn't get a ticket to FanFest yet?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
So that's why I'm really like, as far as me finding like a hotel or some and things of that nature, I have to wait, because if I don't get a ticket to FanFest, I gotta adjust it to where I can be at E3, and that's just like the toughest part, because it's gonna be a lot of people who's gonna try to get in the FanFest, and I'm just like everybody else. I don't pull out no special card, or I don't call no special people, because I don't want nobody to think, oh, she's a super moocher and she can just call people up and be like, hey, yo, let me need it. No. I'm gonna try to enter just like everybody else. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, I bump into Greenberg next week. I want to, but I'm, he can't. It's only so much he can tell me. But I will definitely ask him what is the new system that they're gonna try to have for FanFest, so I can have a heads up. And trust me, when I know, I'll let you guys know. Like when I mean you guys, I mean like my IMG GRG GWG fan.
Right. No doubt. So anyway, let me go over here to Live Wire. I normally just wait till you to be the last one, but
it was just effed up, sir.
Well, I mean, because you say effed up stuff, but because I got to wait like at least 10-15 minutes before you go left. But this is some happy Xbox news, so let's go ahead and hear it. I mean, do you want me to repeat any of that? I mean, because
a lot of it. Because yeah, go ahead.
You going to make me repeat it? Really? Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and repeat it again. So you got to make me go up here and check the notes again because I was looking at some other stuff. All right, so we're looking at the avatars that's coming out in April. We got Sea of Thieves coming out Tuesday. You got the FreeSync that's going to be available for the Xbox One X and the S. Well, for displays and for televisions, that's going to be coming out. The E3 show, the modding support, which is probably my most exciting thing next to the E3.
What's the modding support?
Okay, basically it's for where like on the PC modding is really big. Like if you look at GTA 5 and how like they made souped up the graphics on certain games. I know they did that for Watch Dogs. I know that like for the fighting games, they changed the characters to make them look like other characters. Dead or Alive, I think, did it the best.
So is it in game or is it like
it's going through Xbox Live. It's going to be to where it's
be like a download.
Yeah, because you can't just go around and change what the devs made for their games. You're going to have to go through Xbox Live, and then there'll probably be an app for it or something like that, or some secret passage to where you can go through. So, but what do you think about all this good news, man?
The mods actually sounds kind of cool. I wouldn't mind, especially if they're not going to update GTA 5. That'll get me back on. I'll be like, what? You going to boost up the graphics? Nice. With the E3 thing, since I'm not going, it really doesn't matter to me too much. But I would like to hear more about what they're going to do for that mixed play, because if they let us play, like the cats at home, play some of the demos, that shit would be fire, yo.
Yeah. That's supposed to be a definite thing. So,
yeah, I mean, but I don't know if it like you could play it like how you would normally play it, or it's like, oh, you got to take control, but it's like a timer. It's like, oh, after you got to click in and sign in, and after that person's time frame is up, then you play for like 20 minutes or whatever the hell it is. So I don't know how they're gonna kind of work that out, but that's cool. That works for me. They making moves. They making moves, and I'm anticipating.
Yes, cool.
No,
it's all good. I was just saying. I mean, it's what about the avatars? You excited about the avatars?
The avatar is cool. It depends on how they use them. Like, to me, if you're gonna use the avatars, you gotta kind of go back to what they did before. Give us the avatar theme. Matter of fact, better yet, since Infamous be doing all her streaming and stuff like that, she should be allowed to take her avatar, and if she don't want to be on camera, but she want her avatar to be on camera,
that would be dope.
And talk, it'd be just go in there. We already know they have the green screen function, so they could pop her avatar in her virtual living room, and she could play her game, and everybody could do that shit. Or we could have our podcast on through Mixplay.
Yeah, that
just upload it and then download it and upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, that would be really, really great for women that just don't want to look nice. They just want to just game, and so they can just have their avatar ready. That's pretty dope. I didn't even think about that. But
I agree with that, man, because I personally, like 8% of the time, I be playing in my sweatpants, socks, in a big old shirt, and the avatar is a wonderful idea to replace that if a girl like me don't feel like to get dolled up.
But your avatar can be. You have an avatar
dolled up always dolled up. She's dolled up right now.
Push your boobs up and everything, right? You have the makeup on, push your boobs up.
Like, oh, see, there you go. Come on now.
We're talking about avatars?
Yeah.
We're talking about avatars?
Yeah, we talking about avatars.
Yeah,
anyway, welcome 100. So anyway, man, since you are fashionably late and probably got a drink in your hand, tell us what's going on with you, Ans. What you been playing?
I've been playing everything. I was on the Madden tip today. I'm trying to get to the road to 100 for 3 years in a row and online.
The K Mega keeps stopping you. I know.
Nah, because yours don't count. When you play against friends, it don't count.
That's right. They don't
count. I'm like on competitor.
Yeah, that is.
No, I've been doing that. I've been bouncing around every game. So I've been bouncing around every game, just chilling out.
All right. Well, let me go to Chuck and ask him his thoughts on this. All this good news coming from Xbox. What's going on? Which one was your favorite, Chuck?
All right, with me on the avatar system, that's pretty cool. I mean, I know one thing, not sexist or anything, but women love their avatar. A gaming woman, yes, best believe they love their avatars. They're gonna spend hours and hours of changing clothes and doing all that stuff to their avatar. So
ain't nobody gonna spend hours on changing avatar clothes.
Hey, you just talked 15 minutes about how you change your avatar clothes.
Actually, it was 7 minutes, but I'm gonna just disagree with you that ain't no female friends of mine who's gonna take hours. Oh no, avatar clothes. We
better not be talking about her avatar wearing all that bombing stuff.
Maybe not one sitting.
No, man.
Hey, it was over exaggeration, but still, it's gonna be.
You getting fired up already.
Thing that I know a lot of women love to do. It ain't a bad thing.
How many women have you gamed with?
Yeah. Well, shoot, I know a lot of dudes gonna be saying that.
I know they're gonna be on fleek. Watch out.
Word. Listen. You're gonna have dudes up there trying to match their jersey with their socks and their shoes and their pants.
We already got a dude that his name is Tax. Every time we play 2K, I gotta get fresh.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that is true, that is true.
We're trying to play the game.
Yeah.
People like, nah, man, I gotta look good while I play good. Man, come on now.
Let me give a big shout out to my to my boy Thomas Franks. What's up with you, boss moves? I see you up in there, 6'9", I know you undercover X-Bot, but you got a rep for the ponies. I get you. No, I ain't gonna say ponies for the PlayStation. I know, but you know what I'm saying? He cool, man. He cool. People be thinking he's a cute little Asian chick. He say that's his old lady. You know what I'm saying? That could be. I have no idea, but he a cool dude, man. So big shout out to you and to everybody else. And you got to give a big shout out to Jazzy Nip. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our sponsors. Hey, if you guys want to help be a sponsor for to the GRG, come on, man. We just need all the support. You know what I'm saying? Philosopher Doom, we out here, man. I definitely love the support that we get, man, for you guys. So anyway, go ahead and finish. My bad. Oh, well, let me give a shout out to Delilah right fast and let her go ahead and say something because she pops in.
I'm sorry. I do apologize for being a little late. I just came back from watching the Tomb Raider movie.
How was it?
I did like it. I thought it was dope. I like the way they switched the story up. So if you're a purist, you might not like it, huh?
It was gritty, wasn't it?
It was pretty gritty. I wasn't sold on the main character at first, but after watching the movie now, I think she's perfect to play Lara. Like,
really,
just the way she portrayed the character, I thought she did a fantastic job. And it was believable. Yeah, it was very believable, like the way she embodied the character. So, because at first I was like, man, she's too skinny, man, she's too this, and so
I thought the same thing.
It made you realize like why she's able to do everything she does, because she can carry her weight so well. Like she can really throw herself around. You know what I'm saying? Because she's light. You know what I mean? So they made it work with her being so small. But yeah, dope movie though. I thought it was fun. Like I said, if you're a purist, you may have some complaints about it, but I thought, if you like Lara Croft, if you like Tomb Raider, definitely go see the movie. It's really good. So
is it a 5.5?
What?
That don't matter. You ain't gonna watch it.
What's a 5.5? What are you talking about? Out of 10? What are you talking about?
Out of 10.
I know, right? Out of 10.
5.5 out of 10. If I had to give it a score, I give it like a 7.5, 8.
Okay. Dang, first man, why y'all jump on me? Because I don't like.
Because you always talking out of
5.5. Man, come on.
Man, I just actually was it a 5 out of 5. I respect her opinion.
Are you gonna go?
No, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily say if it's not. If you want to do a 5-point scale, it'd be a 4 out of 5.
I'll put it this way. I respect her opinion more than I respect
4 out of 5.
IG and what do you call it, Rotten Tomatoes. I'm actually, she saw the movie. Man, actually, y'all always like to jump on me, man.
Man, stop over here crying, man. Get out of here. Anyway, eject those seats. Listen, all right.
Oh, sorry. And as far as what I'm playing, I'm still in that Monster Hunter world. Man, that junk's like taking over my life.
All right. Oh, hey man, Boss Move said Laura was thick, so I definitely gotta check it out now. So and there was somebody else that was in here that asked a question to the panel. Oh, Brandon Butler. He said, anyone on the panel ever beat Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
I would never beat that shit.
Next question.
I'm playing Dark Souls right now, and your girl will beat it.
Okay, you know what? The only person I know that's hardcore on that is Luca.
Yeah,
shout out to Luca's a beast. Because you know what? I got it on the PC and I played for like 3 hours and I still didn't get past the first boss. I said, this is trash. But no, it's not trash. It actually seems like a pretty cool game. I don't know. But Bloodborne, I know I can beat Bloodborne. It's just that I played it for a couple hours. I got into town, did some stuff, and then I cut it off, and then I haven't gone back to it. But yeah, Bloodborne is. I know. I'm pretty sure Bloodborne gets a lot harder when you go further in. But I liked Bloodborne better than I do Dark Souls. Dark Souls it's unnecessarily hard to me, like ridiculous, stupid.
Did you see the guy that ran through all 3 Dark Souls? He started from 3 back down and then never get hit.
That dude has no life and no girlfriend. Anyway, let's get on to it, man.
Chill, real quick, man. I haven't played I've played Bloodborne. I just don't own the PlayStation though, so I normally play at my cousin's crib. What I'm playing mostly is Nier Automata right now. I'm definitely gonna be checking out that Code Vein though. That's coming out later on this year. Because I mean, it definitely has that Dark Souls formula. And I've tried the Dark Souls series. I just wasn't feeling it, bro. I like the Lords of the Fallen a little bit better.
Yeah.
As far as Dark Souls, like I didn't like having to refight the bosses every time you got to a what was it? The little what you call it? The little fire camp or whatever. Yeah, like I hated that. I thought that was kind of a crazy mechanic, but I do like the way that the Surge did it. I thought that was kind of dope.
See, I want the Surge. I do want the Surge.
And like the gameplay of the Surge, like the way the character moved and stuff. It was a little bit more fluid for me.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's about the fluidity of the game. Yeah, because like with Ninja Gaiden, I don't mind it being difficult like it was, because you can move around. Your agility works, but in Bloodborne, I'm not Bloodborne, but on Dark Souls, it's purposefully just like
rigid.
Yeah, like they do it on purpose, and to me, that's kind of
classic Resident Evil.
Right? Yeah, like it's just like, come on, man, this is. I could play a million other games than to play this. But big shout out to Luca and to you, Infamous. Please let us know that you can beat it, because you know that there'll be some PlayStation fans say we frauds because we ain't beat that shit.
Bloodborne, like my husband, because I never really appealed to me, but my husband, he tried it and he took it back. I've never seen my husband take a game back. Ever.
Wow.
He bought it and he took that game specifically back, and somebody was begging him to try it out, play it or whatever. So he was all hyped on it, got it, played about, I would say easy, like 30 to 40 minutes. It was like, man, I don't like the game. And he just
I think Bloodborne.
Matter of fact, I should do a video and interview him about that game. Like, tell me why you took that.
I know, right? That would be dope. Though.
I probably should do that.
That would be dope. But anyway, we cut off Triple Cup, Chuck. I know the ladies got. But yeah, go ahead, man, to finish, Chuck.
Oh no, yeah, we was good out. They gave me the perfect amount of time to get over getting jumped. But
you about to get jumped again. I'm trying to save you, bro, but I got to bring it back.
Talking about the avatars. Go sit down.
Right, good. See, I'm far enough along to say I could sidestep it now.
Okay, go ahead.
But the other thing you were saying about it with the E3 was the free sync. I know you were saying about the free sync. The free sync, that's gonna be cool. I mean, I'm saying it ain't gonna really matter to too many people, but it's just a good feature. Features like that you can't go wrong when you get stuff like that. And you were saying about the Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, will Sea of Thieves come out Tuesday? Are you gonna I'm gonna say red box. Hot damn.
I'm
Game Pass. Game Pass. That's the Xbox version of red box. Okay, I got.
Hey.
All right.
I'm the same thing with Live. Why buy it if I'm gonna get Game Pass and they offering it for you to get Game Pass. They want you to do this here. Why should I not do this and save myself some money? So that's the way I'm gonna rock with. I mean, I like Sea of Thieves. I'm not a collector. I get games, and once I beat it, I pretty much don't play it no more. I play so many months of it. I don't really too much go back to old games, but I'll play an old game if I haven't played it to beat it. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my personal
So you're a gaming snob too.
Yeah, something like that, but not nothing like what you just said.
Yeah, you're a gaming snob. You over here, you got your pinky up. You don't look at older games. You don't like older games.
No. I mean, I don't like older games. I don't replay games.
Oh,
once
okay.
I beat it, yeah. Once I beat it, I lose interest in it. Like Rise, I love that game. I tried to replay it again when they did the update. I played it for a few minutes, but I seen the story already. Same thing with Quantum Break. So I know how I feel with the PlayStation game. That's why I'm not really big on PlayStation or saying games, because of once I beat them, that's it. I don't replay games like that. But anyway, though, yeah. What was the other thing you had said? Man, you said about 20 different things.
Yeah, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Just get it out the way, man. Just get it out the way, because I mean, it was just a lot of good news. Good news.
Okay, I missed your rundown. So do you want?
Okay. You can look at the topics.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know which ones you pulled up. Be like that.
Wow.
I didn't know which one you mentioned though. He just read them out like that.
He just launched like 8 topics at once.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to knock it out. Because I was in a hurry, man. I got off work late. I was like, geez, I gotta rip it.
You said what you think about this, and that.
Yeah, so it's basically talking about the potential of Xbox Live modding. Support.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. Oh, that's the one I wanted to touch on. That right there, that's a cool feature. But the only thing about it is they got to keep that in check. They really got to keep that in check. I don't want to play Madden. All of a sudden, you look to the side and you see your coach is naked. PC has crazy mind.
Who you gonna be playing Madden with? It's gonna be hacking naked men.
Man, what do you think? This is the PlayStation, bro?
Oh gosh.
Don't be messy. Don't be messy. Come on, Collider. Don't be messy.
Just make sure they keep the miles in good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure Microsoft monitor the miles that they let come on the Xbox.
Oh, they'll definitely monitor. So,
but they did good.
PlayStation After Dark. I'm just saying.
But they did it with what you call it. They did it good with Fallout. Fallout got a lot of more mods than PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
They did real good with Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout and with I thought Fallout and also with Skyrim.
Yeah.
I thought both of them had more. So anyway.
So do you want me to comment on the topics real quick, or?
Yeah, no, I'll read them out to you. Okay, so Xbox.
I can read them now. You told me to read it. I'm reading them now. So.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You want me to? What do you want me to do? Do you want to tell them to me? Or do you
okay. Well, I will tell them to you. Okay. So Xbox Live modding support. Okay, it's soon to be on the way. The new avatars. Sea of Thieves is coming out Tuesday. The FreeSync display. FreeSync support for Xbox One X and S owners. And then the E3 show with the the big huge thing, and then also there's other news of there was something else that I didn't get to put in there, but there was going to be, I think, 108 games going to be displayed for the ID Xbox at E3. Because there's gonna be a whole bunch.
I mean, is there confirmation for that?
Yeah. I've seen it in a gaming what's called it. I forgot what gaming it was, but I've seen it earlier. But yeah, they were saying there's gonna be a ton of. I think it's gonna be like I said 108 games, I believe, but it's gonna be like 15 different developers or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, I'll have to show it to you later on. But what do you think about all this? You know what I'm saying?
But I think the modding support could be great, but
your mic is tripping.
Sound like you modding.
You botting.
Sorry, no. Still botting.
You botting.
I'll back up.
Okay. We're gonna need 2 new mics, ladies and gentlemen. 2 new mics. The ladies are suffering.
That's I talked about my mic.
Hey, check this out, okay? Not gonna talk about my mic like that.
I mean, you was talking bad about your mic. I'm just saying, but
But that don't mean you guys can talk bad about my mic.
Anyway,
Jack.
Go ahead. 100. Interject on this. What do you think about this news?
All right, let me get on this Microsoft. I was gonna make a video today, but I had to go around and get dinner and stuff. Mom's hobbling. Call her Hobbit now. it's at the Microsoft Theater. A lot of people think Microsoft own that theater. They don't. It's AEG. So it's like it used to be the Nokia Theater. It's a real theater. You know how you saw Sony last year?
Yeah.
That was at a theater, but no one really use it anymore like that. You know, there's a lot of theaters on Sunset. That's like the El Capitan. That's a theater. So it's not like people thinking like, I think they're gonna do more like at LA Live and set up like that. Like it was All-Star Weekend. The NBA took over LA Live. I think Microsoft's gonna take over LA Live because Sony has a outside thing out at the convention center, but they're right next to each other. Now people like, okay, the size, the Galen Center is way bigger than the Microsoft Theater because that's a basketball arena.
All right.
So people don't understand that. Now I heard was some other stuff. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, thanks. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, you know, it's not about the size. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about the size. It's about the games. Microsoft show games. Now you can come over here and have a good time. You can have drinks. You got ESPN Zone. I think they're trying to make it like a spectacle. They want to make it. The lighting might be different. You know how it kind of looked kind of dull on the stage, and Sony had everybody dancing and twirling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft might take that playbook because it's lighting and all that other stuff. You know, a lot of comics come out here and use the Microsoft Theater because they can get personal with their audience. And maybe Microsoft want to get personal in the audience. And I heard a little somebody saying, it might not, you know, games, Fan Fest. Man, I think they got to let me in, you know what I'm saying? I might got to, you know, I might got to pull me an OG card. I don't know about y'all. You know, I text y'all afterwards. I'm going to leave 108 outside. I'm just playing, but no, not like that.
It's all right. I'm going to steal your thoughts.
But about that, the FreeSync thing is good. I enjoy it because I'm a tech head, but most people don't. You know, a lot of people want to use it in the fanboy war, but I'm not gonna throw nothing out. Like I got FreeSync. FreeSync is expensive right now, especially in a monitor. Yeah, and I don't want to get like a 22-inch monitor, and I spend about close to $2,200 for it, and nah, it's not about that. Man, like.
Well, they're coming on televisions though, so
yeah, but you know them televisions are going to be more expensive because it's new tech.
September was FreeSync, so it's going to future-proof your system.
Yeah, so it's free. It's who wants to spend that? The average consumer, like, okay, let's think about it. We got mothers, we got aunties, we got cousins, and all that. How many of them has a really 4K TV in their house? I say about 5%. My auntie just moved up to 1080p. So
I think that number is a little bit higher for 4K television because they're a lot cheaper.
She ain't playing no games though. I mean, you name it, people
but see, they don't know about Ultra 4K Blu-ray. The normal consumer don't care about that. They just want to see a clear picture. Clear picture. I guarantee it's a lot of people. If Microsoft can put out like a survey, how many people really playing with their X on a 4K television?
Man, they don't need to do a survey for that. They can pull that data up themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, I bet you it's not even 50% of it because why? You really doesn't need the 4K. You do to get the bang for your buck. It's like PC guys.
You need a 4K television to actually see the power of the X.
But how many of these PC guys have 720 monitors? Like I have one. I have a 1080p monitor.
Oh, I got a 1080p.
Yeah,
I got a 1080p monitor.
But I don't use my monitor
for a 720p monitor in 2018. You need to kill yourself. That's crazy. That is
bloody.
Hey, you know me. I don't use
these graphic cards and all that. You better spend some money. 1080p monitor is like $130.
Hey, my 1080p is doing me just fine right now with my fat OG Xbox. I'm not gonna upgrade to nothing until I know I'm gonna get the X and I know I'm gonna get a 4K TV to go with it. Other than that, ain't no reason for me to upgrade.
Well, nobody's saying about people that don't want to upgrade.
You good, lady? I'm in the same boat.
They start at $299. They're not $40,000. They did $299.
Hang on. But you don't want a 4K TV. That's not really them pushing. Your 1080p look better than that 4K. We ain't talking about it from Chang Woo C. You don't even know where the shit come from.
Man, what are you talking about? Now you're talking left.
We're talking. No, you know we got
to take your mic from you, man.
You know we got. No, I'm just saying we got generic TVs like we got generic cell phones. We got generic Android phones.
Look, man. Okay, yeah. If you go buy a TV from a crackhead, yeah, I get that. But you can't. But you're talking about going to the store and buying a 4K television. It's better than any 1080p television, unless it's one of those the televisions that used to cost 10 to 11K.
So, Mick,
you know what I'm saying? A couple years ago.
You tell me your Westinghouse from Walmart gonna look better. That 4K TV gonna.
I don't have a Westinghouse. I don't even know what the hell is that. I never heard of Westinghouse. What's Westinghouse?
It's 4K TVs out there.
Man, you looking for cheap brands of TVs, bro? What's a Westinghouse?
That
sounds like coffee. I thought it was something about Maxwell House. I was like, I like coffee.
Don't they make washing machines?
No, they make TVs. They had the best TDP about 10 years ago. They are a good brand. Solid, just like that game.
Wait, what's the brand?
Westinghouse.
Yeah, Westinghouse. Yeah.
I got my original 1080p Westinghouse in my guest room right now. It's an excellent TV, but it's outdated, of course. But it's from 10 years ago. I bought that TV.
There's people in the chat that's talking about what I ain't never heard of. I thought y'all talking about coffee.
Hey, look,
what the hell is that?
Hey,
I've heard of it.
You might have a 4K TV, but they only put out a 1080p image. When if you check your Xbox, you can go to a 4K TV, and if it don't put off, I think it's a certain amount of hertz, that a 4K image it won't be able to push out on that TV, even if the TV 4K. So you might think you're playing in 4K, but it's set to 1080p. You just got to go inside your settings and check it, because you never know unless you go check it. So all the time you have a 4K TV playing on the X, but playing it in 1080p.
Yeah. Usually when you first hook it up and stuff like that, it tell you whether it's supported or not. But yeah.
Okay. Do anybody else want to touch on this? Because before my mic started tripping, I know I was about to
talk about it yet.
Respond to the.
I haven't gone, and neither has Dragon.
Well, 100 start talking about.
I'm sorry.
And no.
Go ahead, Delilah.
Go.
Oh yeah. So basically, as far as the topics are concerned, the modding support, I think it's a good idea, but like Triple Cup Chuck said, like I think it needs to be controlled. Because like it's easy for people to kind of use those mods to have an advantage in a game. So I think that definitely needs to kind of, I'm glad that it's coming, but yeah, let's just keep it, kind of, under wraps a little bit. As far as free sync support, I think that's awesome because, I mean, of course, I'm gonna be able to benefit from it directly because I have a monitor that supports free sync, so that's plus for me. I can only speak for myself, so sorry about that. That comes off a little bit too direct, but yay, I'm glad that it's coming. As far as PUBG selling, 5 million on Xbox, I think.
Oh, we haven't gotten to that yet.
We haven't gotten.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that he read off all the topics. So I was about to go through.
No. That's
okay. Cool. Awesome.
That's the next topic. But no, let me say something in the chat. Philosopher Doom said, an 80-inch. Westinghouse. I can't even say that trash. Westinghouse. Let me be country. 80-inch trash TV company.
Just say
be like $100
trash TV. Come on.
No HDR.
An 80-inch for $100. I would not even dare buy that, man. I don't care how big that is. 80 inches for a bill? Bruh. That TV gonna break in 3 months.
It's probably
that's probably ones with that got a back on it and everything.
You got a kickstand on it, yo.
Yeah. Man,
it's probably like thick, like 3 feet thick.
Man, that's crazy. 80 inches for a bill? Man, get out of here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Delilah. That was wild, bro.
No, I'm done. You can
okay. All right, Kaleidoscope, go ahead, man.
All right. As far as the free sync, that's cool. The avatars, that's dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're adding dudes with wheelchairs, crutches, the whole nine.
Yeah.
So basically, your avatar could better represent you as a gamer. right? And I know a couple of people in wheelchairs in the gaming community and Xbox, and that's dope for them, man. You know what I'm saying? And for me, man, I know I'll be fucking getting all giddy with it my damn self, man. Because I remember last generation, man, I had my dude pimped out like Halo. I had him doing some stuff with Gears of War. I even had him with a set of Wolverine claws at one time, just slashing shit. All right, so the avatars is dope, and the way they look now, next level avatar. You know what I'm saying? The other ones was preschool. This is next level. This is next gen, people. All right. And as far as modding support, yo, for the PlayStation gamers out there, don't get me wrong. I was just cracking jokes earlier, but yo, in Fallout right now, they even got nude mods. All right. Just to let y'all know if y'all don't know. All right.
Messy. Oh,
like, as far as the avatars go, are they gonna give some sort of credit for like if you already have like avatar gear? Because that to me, I've got a lot of things on for like
I know, right?
Free stuff.
I'm
hoping. I ain't paid no money.
Or maybe just transfer over. What if it just transfer over? Like the old clothes.
Yeah, but they remodeled everything. Like they redesigned the whole entire thing. So I don't know if those
that would have looked doper then.
Or like it's not even gonna fit.
I don't know. It might be a wrap with all the old outfits, to be honest.
Right? Because I got like these cool behind jeans.
I got hundreds of dollars on outfits for my avatar. What am I
Wow.
Hey, they had the audacity to jump out that shit, huh?
Man, so
well, you know what?
Why not? It's all good. It's all good. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
He had to say it like he said it. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, man. My homegirl sexy assassin, she be looking like an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
Not plural.
Yeah. All right, well, back to the mod support and whatnot. Yo, for fighting games, it would be dope, man. I hope Microsoft opens the doors for like Killer Instinct. You know, pimp out. What's this girl? This girl, the green one and whatnot. What's her name?
Black Orchid.
Yeah, Orchid. Yo, what's up with the character skin for Justice? Joanna Dark for Orchid. I would like that shit. Yo, that shit would be dope. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff on Dead or Alive, yo, I seen a lot of mods on Dead or Alive as far as like character skins.
I got a
That's
lot
dope as hell. I can imagine freaking even pimping out Shadow Jago as a Kuma. Yo, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Is like there's a lot of potential as far as the modding support. You know what I'm saying? Just for people to just customize their characters.
Evo this year too. So sorry.
Yeah, man, that's kind of unfortunate, but still, that's pretty dope. Now, as far as like the Microsoft Center or the Microsoft Theater, that's good, man. Anything for the fans, yo. And supposedly they got a lot of stuff that they want to show off. So, yo, I'm just waiting, twiddling my thumbs until that day arrives. All right. Because I'm really, really looking forward to it, to what they got to show us. And what else did you say as far as topics?
You got a whole list over here, man.
I got a whole list, man. I was trying to knock them out. I thought, you know what I'm saying? The
Look, can't make I don't ever do this format again. It's confusing.
All right, man. I won't do it, man.
So what else did you say? What else did you say?
What about Sea of Thieves coming out?
Okay, can we get back to fuck that format?
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Of this shit, can we just
Yo, well, we're almost done though.
We got 108 Dragons and then we'll be done.
Yeah. How the hell we get on Sea of Thieves? I don't even remember that shit.
I did. It's in there, man. Y'all didn't even look at it. Why do I put
you said too many things at once, bro?
I know. I normally don't do that.
I know. You were trying to give us a brain exercise. That's what this is.
I was trying to test. I was just going to do the show.
Like the next person that comes up is like confused the way they fucking.
Hey, I was in a hurry. I got off work like at 6:40, man. And then get home like man, it was ridiculous.
Cool.
Yo, I'm gonna do what Sea of Thieves what Chuck is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna Game Pass it. You know what I'm saying? Just go to Game Pass.
So who is gonna buy Sea of Thieves outright?
I'm buying it outright just to support it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nah, I'm getting Game Pass, bro.
Live. You've been killing Sea of Thieves and you're not gonna buy it?
Yo, because look, you gotta understand. I'm gonna get Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna be playing State of Decay. So I'm not getting rid of Game Pass. You know what I mean? So it'd be different if I was gonna play it for a month. Then I will buy it. But if I'm not gonna get rid of it, I might as well. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to buy it. It's just wasting money.
Yeah, that's the point. If you're a long-term user of Game Pass, then why buy it?
Yeah, why buy it? No, that's why Game Pass is going to.
I'm gonna be on it the whole year.
90%,
so
80% of the panel is going to Game Pass it, and you know what I'm saying. I bought it.
Right. Game Pass.
I'm just gonna buy it before.
If I was only going to be on Game Pass for 3 months, then I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Or even if it was this, like, say if they, I know they're not taking it out, but say if they were like, oh, Sea of Thieves is only going to be in there for 3 months, and then we're taking it out. Well, then by that time it'll be discounted anyway. So then I just buy it when it's like $20.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I mean, either way, it just makes more sense for me.
Yeah, it's a no-lose situation. So if you buy it outright, you just buy it outright. If you get it in Game Pass, you play it for a couple months and you get your money.
That's not even the hard one to contemplate. The harder one is State of Decay, because one, you get it a couple of days early, and you get it with the season pass. And as of right now, you can't buy the season pass separate from the Ultimate.
Yeah,
obviously they'll probably allow you to do it at some point, but I'm just saying.
That's gonna come down the line.
I'm gonna have to show you guys something in the DMs, but it's gonna be it's something that's leaked footage showing God of War.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
I've seen it already. I've seen it already.
I ain't seen it.
It looks good. It looks dope, good. But it reminds me of Rise. It looks just like Rise, but with just extra shit going on. So it looks good. I'm still not sold on it because I'm just saying. But
what are you talking about?
Isn't it true that they're going to be using like two weapons? You're going to use an axe and a knife,
and a shield.
Because
they were showing them fighting, and they were showing them using the shield, and he was throwing that axe little thing like a boomerang, and he stuck an enemy into a tree, and then he cut him. And his shield like spun. Graphically, it looks dope, but it reminds me so much of. And then that little kid was jumping around and shit, and it helps with a combo attack. So it's cool, but again, not a lot of enemies on the stage because it's linear.
It looks
linear.
Didn't we already see
but look, I'm like I said, it's a lot of people are gonna love it. I'm just not, because it's just not God of War.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying we already seen it. So we seen mad gameplay on that shit. Like I don't like people. People have like short-term memory. Like, oh my god, I forgot God of War was coming out.
Well, no, but see, this is the thing. Like, okay, Boss is like, it looks better than Rise, K Mega. Well, I mean, you would hope it would look better than Rise. Rise is a launch game. We're talking about a game that's damn near 5 years old, but Rise still holds up. But God of War looks good for what it looks good, but it reminds you of Rise with that over the shoulder, and then it's just,
you know what it kind of reminds me of.
But I'll have to show you
guys. The bulkiness of the character, right?
Yeah, it's the bulkiness of the character, and like I said, the characters on the screen that they were showing in this leak footage, it wasn't that many. It wasn't that many enemies. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They had enemies. They had more enemies than they typically do. It was like I can't say.
It wasn't more
because Rise had a couple of segments. Well, granted, Rise, we had duplicates.
There was a few segments, and there was a whole bunch of cats on screen, bro.
Yeah, but for and then you could say the same thing for God of War, because they're all monsters, so you're not going to notice that they have the same face or not. They just all look the same anyway. The thing is like, yo, if you're gonna do it that way, like they wouldn't have got so much flack about the faces on Rise if they just put mask on motherfuckers.
Right,
man. Just put a goddamn mask on them. Like that's how. Think about it. Look at all the because people are like, well, they got the same faces. Bro, Uncharted, freaking what's the other game that they put?
They did a better job of making it not look as obvious.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they did was they put mask on the players. No different than what's that? The Suns, but
they masked. That's the whole point.
Yeah, they put a mask on. Like that's
Infamous Second Son.
Yeah, Infamous Second Son. Like all the PlayStation games, they have a ton of guys on the characters on the screen. They got masks on. Even when Days Gone comes out, they're gonna be zombies. So there's not too many people going to be complaining about this zombie looks like that zombie. They're zombies, So they're all gonna damn near look the same. Yeah, you feel me? It is what it is. I mean,
but it looks good. I mean, I will get it, but I'm not getting it day one. I'll get it when it's in the.
It's like Devil May Cry.
How did we get on a complaining about God of War topic?
No. I'm not complaining. I said a lot of people will like it. I just was watching it while we were talking. I just was watching it.
It's Devil May Cry mixed with Rise.
Okay. Anyways. All right, so
Devil May Cry, really? That good?
No, because Rise has the sword and shield, right? The whole game. That's basically what God of War has. But the combo system is closer to Devil May Cry than it is to Rise. Even though obviously he doesn't have the guns and all that stuff, but like the juggling and things like that.
Devil May Cry is a high bar, yo.
Yeah, that's nowhere near.
Making me think like this is like the illest shit out.
Look, it's in the look, guys. It's in the DMs. Okay, let's get off of God of War. Let's let 108 Dragons get to the topic before we move on. But it's in the DMs right now, so y'all can look at it. So, all right, go ahead. All right, what about you, 108? What do you think about the topics for Xbox?
Well, I care about my avatar because I got a lot of custom parts and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up.
My avatar means much to me. I'm mad that they're not on the dashboard like they used to be. They're kind of like hidden.
Yeah.
But
ain't nobody want to see your ass. Mary.
Oh my gosh, yo.
What are you talking about, avatar, man? Come on.
It took me 30 minutes to talk. And this is what you're gonna do to your brother? Damn.
You know we've been at work all week.
But now with the fan fest stuff, anything that improves a situation for fans and gives them more hands on the game, of course there's no problem with that. I think that's a welcome thing. The free sync. Well, I just want to bring this out to everybody. You do know video games 90% of the time, if it ain't porn, it's video games that move the industry ahead in technology. DVD players, TVs that, stuff like that. It's always video games that set the mark. So if they're going to start putting free sync in TVs late into 2018, early 2019, and your system is already equipped for that, that's better for the gamer. Because that eliminates all this stuff about milliseconds on TV with TVs with button input lag and all that other stuff in game mode, and so that's definitely a bonus. So those are all bonuses. There's no negative to any of that.
All right, cool. Yeah. Not Infamous, but Delilah.
Yeah, thieves.
What I brought up about the ID Xbox games that was coming, it's 18 games, not 180. I don't know.
That's exaggeration for real.
Yeah, that was crazy exaggeration. But it's 18 games, 18 new different games. I don't know if they're all exclusive or not, but they just said that's just a smidgen of what's going to be shown at E3 from Xbox booth. They got their own little spot.
I hope it's more than
18 games. 18 games for what? That we get to play?
18 games just on ID Xbox alone. But they're talking about there's still more to come. And then they also were saying that at the booth that they're going to have CD Projekt Red. So that steampunk game, I forgot what that game that's
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that's probably going to be one of those games that's going to be marketed by Xbox. Then Bethesda's going to be there. Banco Namco is supposed to be there to show something. So maybe that could be well, they already showed Brawley. So maybe there could be some more content, or maybe I don't know if they were going to be showing something for Soul Calibur 6 or something. I don't know, but anyway, it's going to be a lot of Japanese focus as well. They said so. That's what's making me getting the idea that the rumors about Vanquish 2 coming out. I think that they will do that. There will be a partnership with Sega, as we know, and then if they do bring Dreamcast games to backwards compat some kind of way, I'm going to lose my shit. So I'm going to lose it. Because if I get my hands on some Power Stone or some Rival Schools or, well, it was called Project Justice. Well, you know what I'm saying? House of
you a Dreamcast, go to town. Like,
I got a Dreamcast.
These old games, like, are you kidding? Okay.
Come on.
Whatever.
Yo, I would like to play Ready to Rumble boxing, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was dope, man. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie.
You remind me of 100.
Yeah, but my thing is, if we get these games, they all got to be like updated or something. They got to be mastered or something. You have to put that 360 4K polish on them or something. Like,
exactly. Man, I'll put some of them old games.
Because Ready to Rumble might look dope with 4K polish on.
Yeah, but you can
Ready to Rumble still looks good now.
Some Quantum Break 2 with like,
I seen the first Soul Calibur.
Yo, more than likely these games.
I do agree with the Dino. I do agree.
I'm tired of the remaster and
I'm done with remaster. I'm done with remaster.
Like, I do agree with asking all them old games because of nostalgia. Like, okay, cool, great, bring them out, fine.
Y'all turning the game snobs now, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
All they need to do just is up the res, though.
How many years are we into the generation? Like, seriously, you still asking about old games?
Exactly.
Like, come on,
I agree.
I don't understand.
Well,
I got all this power, but I want to play an old game. Like, I'm just
saying, man. Dreamcast is.
What do you buy a Dreamcast?
I do got a Dreamcast. I show some gameplay of my Dreamcast stuff.
Well, great. There we go. Problem solved. Because I want them old behind games.
I want it on the box.
You remind me of Jamie Moran. He always asking about them old games. Like, look.
Oh man, bring those old games. Yeah, shout out to Jamie Moran, man.
Yeah, but it gotta be. My thing, it gotta be a classic. Some stuff that you know.
Definitely, bro.
It gotta be a classic. Like they told me, when they said about Vanquish, I was like, oh man, Vanquish.
Yeah, Vanquish is dope.
I said somebody sliding this shit.
But to me, with Vanquish, that came out in 360. I'm not talking about bringing out no OG Xbox game or no old PlayStation game.
I like the old Sega game. Like you might catch the lot. Come on, I be seeing what you be playing. You be seeing what I'm playing. I might be playing some damn Streets of Rage too. Just want to feel the dogs again. That's me. Right. I just want to feel it. I just want to have the option.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, I got this nice, beautiful Xbox One X in here. You know that I spent good money on. I want some AAA games on it. I don't want no.
You're gonna get that though. But you know, what's wrong with having options?
Let's get to the next topic. Let's drink to the next topic tonight. The main topic I think is going to bring all of this out, and we'll find out who's going to be on which side of this table or not. So, it's going to be on. But PUBG, ladies and gentlemen, has sold 5 million copies on the Xbox alone. It has sold over 38 million between the PC and the Xbox. So
it's up to 41.
It's up to 41 now? Okay, so basically, the question that I got for the panel, and I will start off with Kaleidoscope. Fortnite is getting a lot of buzz. Everybody is talking about it. It was on the news, I think, about a week or so ago. It's, you hearing about there was a streamer and there was a Drake that was playing Fortnite, and you hear everybody's talking about Fortnite, not so much about PUBG anymore, but you're still hearing about the 5 million. But is PUBG in trouble because of Fortnite's success?
Well, first of all, Fortnite is free. That battle mode, that 100 battle royale. So anything that's free, you could just download. Right? Now they're making their money off of the little microtransactions that they got in the game. You want to pimp out your character. You know what I'm saying? Want to play with a male character or a female character, then you got to actually up the dollars for it. Besides that, you could just get any random character, but it is free. Now PUBG, the bar of entry is $30. You know what I'm saying? So they're in a little uphill battle right there, because Fortnite, anybody could download it for free. PUBG, you got that $30 access. All right. And I've had friends of mine that I've even tried to tell them, you should check out PUBG. But that's $30, man. Fortnite is free. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's apples and oranges and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you want the free apples and shit, or do you want to pay for a $30 orange? You know what I'm saying? They both sweet, but one you got to actually pay for.
Okay, all right. So what about you, 108 Dragons? Do you think PUBG is in trouble because of Fortnite's success, even though they stole their idea and they just threw it right in PUBG's face and said, hey, look at this?
All right. First of all, they ain't in no type of trouble. And the first game to represent that genre was H1Z1. People keep forgetting that dude Players Unknown dude worked on that game. Now, if something's free, and I just finished streaming that this week, real heavy. If something is free, of course people gonna flock to it. But just look at how many games actually before it came on mobile, right? How many games did Fortnite sell? Was it a big seller or was it slow? We all know it was slow. All right, it was slow. So now they get that mode. You still gotta buy Fortnite. Fortnite is not free, but that mode is free. So how many people buying Fortnite? Because 41 million people.
I don't think too many people buying it, bro.
Right.
Literally, exactly. I'm thinking they're getting the free mode and getting the microtransactions.
Have purchased PUBG. That's the key. They're not in trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Nobody said, well, I ain't say they was in trouble. I'm just saying.
Ain't nowhere near in trouble. Not with the money they making.
But
good.
No,
it's just another game in the genre. It's just like saying Call of Duty sells, Halo sells,
and Battlefield sells.
And Battlefield sells.
Right.
They're not. Yeah, it's just a shared market. There's room for plenty. Space for same generation. Many of the games.
Well, there's going to be an overcrowded market of.
In a minute.
Yeah, like a quick minute, because we're already hearing a bunch of games is going to implement that 100-player mode, and I'm even hearing that even Halo 6 is going to try to use this type of format. That's going to be stupid, and
that'll be retarded.
That will be retarded. And look, it's a cool idea, it's a cool mode, but but the question I have is that a lot of people is into Fortnite because it's free, and we know that at the end of this year, it's supposed to be the whole game is supposed to be free. So PUBG, Fortnite is still going to keep going forward, but PUBG is going to eventually get all the kinks ironed out, and it's going to be a full-fledged $60 game. So
it's never going 60. It's never going 60.
Okay, so never go 60.
30.
Okay, so it's gonna be 30. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna go to Triple Cup on this. So, Triple Cup. The question that I have is that with all of the competition coming out here, PUBG, is it going to be in trouble because of all of the competition, or is Fortnite going to take that hot spot? You know what I'm saying, the top spot basically, or what? What do you think? What do you think?
All right. Well, my thoughts on this is, all right, PUBG is a fun game. People played it, and it pretty much was the same mode. People got burnt out on it. They say, well, PUBG, the same thing. So it's a different mode because it's a different game. So a lot of the people that are playing PUBG kind of, ventured off in Fortnite because Fortnite free. And while Fortnite being free, they could just play around with that for a little while, then go back to PUBG if they want to. And then they could turn around and, you got all these other games, like you got your Halos, your Battlefields, your Call of Duties, all them games coming out. They're going to have like you just said, a 1 versus 100 battle royale mode. So PUBG, I always say, people say, Microsoft need to pay for PUBG to keep it out the PlayStation. I'm like, nah, let PlayStation get PUBG when they get it next year around October, November. You know what I'm saying? They'll have PUBG. As a matter of fact, Battlefield will have PUBG. Call of Duty will have PUBG. So it ain't like going to be no big op deal. So PUBG is a limited time. It sells good right now. But I'm telling you, by the time the holiday season, no more PUBG. It's a good game. I like it. But, you got your State of Decay. You got your H1Z1. All those games, they kind of resemble it. To me, they got a same feel, a look to it. But it just ain't going to be around no more. And it's hard to say for a game they're phenomenal, but they'd have made their money. They could better start working on something else. But PUBG is not a game that you could think about is going to be around after this holiday season.
Come on now.
Come on, man. You on that juju juice. Can I? Go ahead.
Chuck, you ain't drinking on what you call it, right? Chuck, you ain't drinking on no E&J, right? You ain't doing you drinking on Pubg, right? Come on, dog.
Okay, well, anyway, the thing of it, okay, so
what y'all don't like what I said though?
I disagree with what you said.
Okay, yeah, look, that's Chuck. That's
his opinion.
He's entitled to his own opinion.
I think we gonna get hot in this month.
PUBG might be dead by next holiday season.
Yes, I think so. I don't disagree. I do not think PUBG is gonna be dead by the next holiday season.
Okay.
Well, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it real now. I done played Fortnite recently, and that shit looked gorgeous. When I mean gorgeous, from the beginning stages of Fortnite, they did a lot of good updates with that. Hold up, no.
I'm just saying they're gonna have too many games with that game mode.
Well, then you gotta pick your poison. Then you gotta pick your poison.
That's everybody got to pick. They're gonna lose some Fortnite players.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
yes, somebody, but they're not going to die out.
No, it's not. Graphically, PUBG, I enjoy playing that game, but it looked like it looks the same. It looks the same. Graphically, it looked like trash, but it's more intensive. It's more intensive for me to play PUBG than Fortnite. I already had my victory first place off Fortnite, but I'm still chasing the elusive chicken dinner. You know what I mean? The building mechanics in Fortnite is something that I don't personally enjoy. I don't have to worry about loot, enemies, the circle, and with Fortnite, I have to build shit. I don't want to be top 5 or top 2.
I love it.
Excuse me. I don't want to be top 5 or top 2 and have a motherfucker just come up and build a ramp, go over me, go behind me, and then shoot me. You know what I mean?
Hit you with the go-go gadget, huh?
Go gadget. And I'm just like, no, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking Fortnite for their success because it's free. That's why they're so successful. If they would have even had the $30 price tag or maybe the $60 price tag, I think it would have been a different story. But that's just me. If one had to go tomorrow, Fortnite will have to go. If they said, look,
Fortnite and
late night, lady, look, Pub or Fortnite's going tomorrow. Which one you taking? I have more fun playing Pub than I do Fortnite. And no, I don't think it's gonna be gone by the time the holiday season come because it's an esport now. It's officially an esport.
Sure is.
So they might have some up. I say that this holiday season, PUBG's gonna have maybe we got Miramar coming up around the corner. That's the new map. Hopefully they can update more.
What did you call that map?
Miramar. It's called Miramar.
Oh, I thought you said Mjolnir. I thought you was giving shout out to Zaire's God. Okay.
No, I don't even know who that is, bro. The new map is Miramar. It's coming around the corner like in a few weeks. I think that they're going to have another map for PC towards the holiday season.
You talking about that desert map?
Yes, the desert map. Now, mind you, PC always going to have it first, and then it's going to be us. So the new maps, I think 2 new maps by 2019. Fortnite still got the same map. I'm bored as fuck of that map. The same map. Fortnite need to come up with new maps and stop having updates for different modes. No, I'm talking about Fortnite. They got hella modes, but only one map. But you want to complain about PUBG, but they one map. But I said, yeah, they got I can take that. I can take that because I can focus on a lot of other things.
Well, PUBG got different modes now. You can go play first person. You can
2-man crew, 1-man solo,
1-man squad against 100 people, and they squatted up against your ass. It's a whole bunch. They add modes, but they two different games. But they 2 different games. They 2 different games. Yeah. People gotta understand them 2 different. Fortnite is for the kids. My son loves Fortnite. Dad is playing Fortnite. You know, Dad don't like this game.
And Fortnite ain't just for the kids.
It is for the game. No, what Fortnite got auto targeted. It got auto targeted.
I landed the other day. 2 minutes, I had 6 kills. No, 2 minutes, I had 6 kills.
It's more kid friendly. It ain't PUBG.
It's more casual. That's all.
But PUBG is. I got knocked down. I got knocked down by a dude that was 60 meters away, 3 clicks away. Military speaking. Like, where you come from? But then me and 108 went last night. We caught 2 people slipping. And I just lit up a car for no reason. Let's shoot at the gas tank.
It's more realistic.
All right.
Simulation.
Okay. Let's get to the other panel before y'all start reminiscing about to talk about y'all's rendezvous in PUBG. Delilah, what do you think about this situation between Fortnite and PUBG?
I mean, I think it's good for Fortnite for doing well, and I do think PUBG, as far as their mode is concerned, I've been saying this and that's all it is a mode, and it's like at this point it's too late for them to try to reel it in and say, look, nobody can copy us because everybody's already gonna do that.
Right.
And so that's always been the negative to PUBG is the fact that they live and die by the mode that they created. You know what I mean? So people, it's not like it's a different gaming concept. It's the fact that, you know, anybody could replicate that setup and then take over. So if Halo does it, fantastic. If Call of Duty do it, fantastic. Developers are already seeing that this is popular. People want to play in this type of format. So why not make money from it? So yeah, they're in trouble in that regard. But as far as them hurting for money, definitely not. I mean, clearly, if it's selling this well and it's not a free game like Fortnite, then of course they're counting the money and they're getting as much as they can while they can. So good for them. I think both teams are doing well. I think Fortnite's probably getting it from the microtransactions, right. And I think that PUBG is getting it up front. So I mean, I'm all for seeing development teams do well. So
okay. All right. What about you, Livewire? What do you think about PUBG and if PUBG is in trouble because of Fortnite's success right now, and for all the rest of the games that's going to implement that mode? All right. Okay. All right. He's gone. All right. So anyway, my thoughts on it personally, I think Chuck is completely off base. That game, PUBG, is not going to die.
Man.
I do. I just think you're off base. I mean, I respect your opinion. I mean, because I know that there's people that's going to agree with what you're saying, but PUBG is not going to go anywhere because you know why? The PC community is already latched onto it. The PC community, once they get a game, they don't let it go. Case in point, Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is how old? How old is Counter-Strike?
Older than some of our kids.
It's older than some of these people's kids. You know what I'm saying? So
how about LOL, League of Legends?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of the things where if the PC community gravitates to it, they don't let it go. So it's gonna have a base regardless.
Well, I was on the console space.
Well, okay, but this is the thing for me. I think because we don't know, but most likely we think the PUBG is going to go to the PlayStation. I think it's going to die on the PlayStation because once Fortnite becomes no. It's not because I don't say PlayStation gamers won't jump on it.
Dislikes.
I don't care about that. No, I don't care. I'm just keeping it 100. Yep, I'm keeping it.
Let's hear about it.
This is what happens when you're biased and skews your
mental process. Okay, listen to my point.
That drink button.
Go ahead and send those donations to everybody else except for K Mega. Anyway, no, the reason why I say that is because Fortnite's going to be completely free. The whole game is going to be free, and the game is going to be a big microtransaction, and everybody's going to gravitate to Fortnite because they're already gravitated to it now on the PlayStation. When they see that $30 price, there's going to be people that's going to play it, but it's not going to be as wildly popular as it is on the Xbox. Now, that's my thoughts on it. People in the chat, you can let me know if I'm wrong.
It depends on how well it plays.
What server they on?
I don't think it's going to be about the price. Huh?
Hey, what server they on?
And that's another thing too. Is PlayStation going to allow to have PUBG to be played on Xbox servers? And I don't think that's going to happen because Xbox already called out Sony called out Sony and said that Sony is the ones that's stopping the crossplay. They did that just the other day. They called that out and said, "Look, Microsoft revealed Sony is blocking Fortnite crossplay."
Yeah, hang on, man. Y'all know I'm about to die, right?
Okay. Can I speak on that, K Mega? Because I got some intel on that.
Go ahead.
You know, I sell lattes and them cappuccinos, but in the location that I work at, there's a lot of gaming companies. There's a dude that works at Sony. He told me, he's like, "You got a PlayStation, right?" I said, "Yeah, I do." He was like, "So you heard about the news about Fortnite?" I said, "Yes. I heard you guys are doing crossplay, right?" He was like, "Yes." I was like, "But what about Xbox?" And then he laughed at me. He literally laughed at me. I'm like, "No, I told dude this for real." I said, "Really? Why you guys don't want to attempt to do crossplay with Microsoft?" And he kept it 100 with me. He's like, "It's a business, sweetie. We want to, even though we are gamers and we game and it's all about the gaming, when it comes down to business, it's a competition thing." So Sony is not letting go of that crossplay. They're not letting it go. That
ain't business. They don't want to be on a superior service.
They don't want their customers. They don't want their customers to know the truth.
That's right.
Handle the truth.
That's what it is.
That's what I was told.
Remember they said security ain't got to protect the kids.
Listen,
he's sweet.
Bullshit. Sony, he could be a goddamn janitor. All these dudes at these companies, yeah, I'm special. Just like the dude who comes to GameStop, he's a technician. All you do is fix the goddamn kiosk. You don't know nothing. Stop lying.
Fake news. Fake news.
Oh no, we're gonna. If it's about the gamers, then let the gamers play together. Because if Fortnite players play on PC and Xbox and PlayStation play together, it makes the gaming community stronger in that title. Facts.
Yeah, but y'all gotta understand. But you got at the end of the day is let's cut the bullshit. It's a business. You don't want no rival. I don't want you on my stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want really nothing to do with you. Only reason I'm dealing with you because you made a deal with Minecraft, and I signed the deal. You see, they're not getting a new update for Minecraft. But what Microsoft did, they're not getting what Minecraft do. They got what's you gonna have the Master Chief in Minecraft on Nintendo. But Microsoft is saying, you know what? On certain games, we're gonna build branches around where we don't mind serving our games to everybody, just like they did with Office. Now think about it. What Office is too. You can get Office on Mac, but you don't get everything. When I load Office on the Mac, you get the basic book. You don't get no publisher. You don't get none of that. Microsoft said, I'm gonna let that exclusive for my people. So if you want to be on Mac, I give you the basic. You never thought you'd see the day that you got Word on your Android phone. But people flip out about that. It's a business. Sony's saying, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with it because it's gonna make us feel weak. You forgot this is a Japanese
gonna make
company.
them money. It's gonna make Microsoft more money.
And they already paying for Havoc. All these other engines that Microsoft didn't pay. People ain't thinking about that.
All right. Well, we almost about to because we got to get the main topic. And Infamous, I will get to the Call of Duty. Don't worry. And then I definitely hit my last topic, which I think is crazy about this dude spending $70,000. We'll get to that last. But no, he spent $70,000 on the game. But anyway, the Xbox division has started. Well, the Xbox has a new division which is going to be going into the into cloud computing, and it has started one hell of an uproar amongst not only the Xbox community but also around just the gaming from the gaming fronts all over, from articles all over the place. There are people that's speculating that this is the end of Xbox here in the next couple of years. Not only they're going to get rid of their consoles, but they're going to start. You're going to start playing Halo. You're going to start seeing, I guess, Super Lucky Tales and Recore bouncing around on your PlayStation 5. So, so I'm going to go straight to you, 100. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start airing it out right now. Now, are you nervous and scared about this new division that Xbox is implementing with the cloud computing? And does this mean that Xbox is going to eventually give up console gaming altogether here recently or in the future?
No, they're not. They just saying certain titles. Say if they go buy something from Sega, right? And Sega wants, you know what, can we have it on multiple platforms? So say if Microsoft is cool with Nintendo, okay, Microsoft is public. As long as Microsoft name pops up somewhere, you know what I'm saying, when you cut the game on, they're happy with it. Because you know they're coming from Microsoft. It's not a big thing. Everybody freaking out over, and they talking about stuff in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So why are people out of whack? And then the cloud computing. The cloud computer is really more like, you know what I'm saying, that they can sell you something that Sony tried to sell you. Remember what's that Sony box they tried to sell you? And then I guess it just had PlayStation Now on it or something like that.
PlayStation View?
That they had that little small box that you can play, and it was just PlayStation Now on.
I do remember that. Yeah,
the PlayStation TV thing.
Yeah,
it lasted for about like a year, and then it just went away.
So we got Amazon TV, you got the video. So what Microsoft said, you know what, I can get into that. I can get into that field, and then I have, you know, so when you get this box and you pay $10 a month, you get Game Pass. And the box is not expensive, and they use the power of the cloud to try to push it. Super Lucky Tales don't need no super pushing. And this stuff like that. People are just freaking out. They're trying to take people's words and try to
but by the time then, you should better stream games then.
No,
that's part of it as well as the streaming. Yeah,
but think about it, the infrastructure, especially United States, the infrastructure is up and down. There's people in the woods is pushing 15 down and 10 up. Come on, it's third world countries push better internet than us in some places in our world, but that's because of our internet structure. It's not like everywhere. Now in Europe and other places, yeah, it can work, but we gotta understand, like, man, just because they mentioned it, don't mean that it's going to be implemented like that. People been talking about people have been talking about cloud computing for years and stuff like that. We talk about it in IT world. People talk about it I know places that don't have their computers are dummy computers, and they don't have really nothing in it, but they ping to the server, and the server does everything for them. This is not new tech. They're just trying to implement it in video games.
All right.
And you get mad about that? Hey, the future gonna pass you by. You can stay physical all you want, but you know what? Eventually, we gonna turn digital.
Mostly everybody's turned digital already. That's the crazy thing. The things that people were bitching and complaining about in 2013, they contradicted themselves because more people are buying more digital properties than they are buying physical. It's already happening. It just took about close to 5 years for it to happen.
I'm gonna bring up a point.
Go ahead.
Microsoft was talking about DRM and all the games. Ain't they doing it anyway?
Yeah.
They're doing it
anyway. PlayStation's been doing it. Xbox been doing it. PC's been doing it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He's bad at it though.
Yeah,
any game that would.
It was PC guys that were going balls to the wall talking about how Xbox is ripping off consumers, and they're over here supporting all digital games on PC and DRM. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Sony promoted one of the first DRM titles this generation, Destiny.
But Microsoft got ridiculed and destroyed in 2013 for saying that.
Nobody can deny that Microsoft's approach in 2013 about going this path. It was very flawed. It was whack how they did it. It was terrible. And PlayStation knew it. They took advantage of it. We all know the story about that. But let me go ahead and get to you, Livewire. About this whole new division, this division with the new streaming service, does it make you a little suspicious that Xbox is about to turn themselves into like this crazy app and just go all over the place? You're going to have Game Pass on the PlayStation and you'll get to play all of Xbox exclusives there?
Nah, well, I don't see Game Pass ever coming to the PlayStation. Not that Xbox wouldn't try to put it on.
There are people that are swearing by it.
I don't think so. Yeah, but but Sony would never let that happen.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, because
explain
think about it this way. So what if I'm an Xbox guy, right? I got a PlayStation. You know, there's a lot of people that own PlayStations that don't play any PlayStation exclusives. But guess what they do know? They know Halo. Guess what they also know? They know Gears. So you're telling me they're gonna have all these guys who only play Madden and freaking 2K, and all of a sudden they got Halo and Gears, and they can play that shit on PlayStation and ignore the rest of those PlayStation exclusives? That's just not gonna happen, man. They're not gonna let that shit happen. That shit will never happen. I think that people get that shit confused when they think, oh, Xbox is we'll go to wherever device you're on. Well, hey, stupid, stop thinking it's on your PlayStation. But guess what you have to play your PlayStation on? A television. So therefore, you're going to be playing Xbox games on that same television, maybe not through a PlayStation, but maybe through a Fire Stick or Chrome Stick, right? Because they said it's streaming. They don't need PlayStation to do that. Before Cody's been big for how long, right? And people been using to watch movies and whatever, through Fire Stick, or I don't know, have they been using it for the Chrome Stick? I don't know. I mean, I know Fire Stick is pretty big, but
any device. It came from PC anyway.
Okay, well, hold on, guys. There's somebody in the chat that wanted to say something. He said that Xbox has fucked us over this gen, and don't tell us what's going on with our games. Xbox can die. I don't care anymore.
Okay. All right. No ass, right?
Thank you for that's not an Xbox gamer, bro. That's not an Xbox gamer. Right now.
I just had to read it because there are some Xbox gamers that. Well, I had to read it.
You was talking fake news. These is fake news.
Fake news.
But you know what the funny thing is? If that's the case, if Xbox is supposed to die because their software be playable somewhere else, why did Microsoft put Windows?
Wasn't PlayStation on the Samsung TVs? I'm just saying.
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
right. They were anybody? Why is it every time Microsoft does something, it's
Blu-ray players as well too? Other than Sony Blu-ray players,
always had, they put their software on Apple. Remember, their biggest competitor. And then after they put their software on Apple, that's when they introduced the Windows Surface Book and the Windows tablet. Wait, hold up. Wait. Their Surface, you telling me their software was already on somebody else's hardware, and then they turned around and then made their own hardware? I don't understand. How does that make sense? If you were saying now the Xbox game is going to shut everything down, that doesn't make.
Second guess is that they're retarded.
Yeah, because my thing is, if you're saying that, where's the pattern to prove that actually going to happen? Because we're already seeing the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Delilah's over here. Hold on. But Delilah's over here. She's please.
No,
Go ahead. Go because I was going to you next. So
I didn't. But go ahead.
Okay. So regardless, I was going to you next because I think that you might have a different take. Maybe you don't, but I think that you might. But what do you think about this? Are you concerned? Because you sounded concerned earlier about the AAA games because you're ready to see them. You're tired of, we've heard this lingo from a lot of other Xbox fans out there that's saying, look, we got to see these games. We got to see these AAAs. We're tired of this. We want realistic looking games. We want all this. We want. So where are you on this? You think this is the bad direction that where Xbox is going or what, Delilah?
As far as you talking about Xbox being an app, that's the whole that topic.
Well, yeah, just a general, just
the direction Xbox going in.
So you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say about 10 years from now, maybe 10, 12 years from now, we'll see Xbox as an app. But as it stands right now today, definitely not. The technology is not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Shoot, I'm just now getting fiber. I mean, a lot of people still don't have the speeds.
Delilah fiber.
People don't have the speeds in order to be able to stream games effectively. And that's why the Xbox even allow you to download the games instead of streaming them. If they want to do full-on streaming, they'll copy something that PlayStation already has with streaming their games. Yeah. I think they would be trying to do that now if it was really effective. I mean, if it was doing so well and if it was so great of a vision to have for gaming, then PlayStation would be selling out the wazoo for their streaming service, and it's not. So I feel like with the direction the Xbox is going in, to me, this is their last chance. You know, that's how I look at it. This E3 they have to.
You're botting.
All right, they have.
Killer Phil's shutting you down.
All right, cool.
No. Hop out and come back in. Okay, and then we'll let you finish. All right. What about you, Triple Cup Chuck? What do you feel about this? Are you a little bit nervous about this streaming service division that Xbox is doing? Do you think that Xbox is going to be an app? Are you frustrated like how Delilah sounded like? Look, this is Xbox's last chance to show and prove. Where are you at right now with Xbox?
Yeah, with me, like first I want to make the comment about they were saying like the Xbox games gonna be coming to PlayStation. That's like people talking like the nonsense that they talking, that in actuality they could actually make a some type of hack where you could play PlayStation exclusives on Xbox. That's coming soon. Now see how crazy that sound? That's like that's how crazy it sound when people keep saying about Microsoft they finna get out the console, it's gonna be straight streaming. No, man, look at Sea of Thieves. That's a perfect example of how gaming is going. I mean, Microsoft is a visionary. They see ahead of things. They see what way game is going. I mean, sometimes they might jump the gun a little bit, but they going in the right direction. Like the Sea of Thieves, how they using the cloud and everybody coming using their consoles to come into this world that they built. So the streaming services are pretty much there with the world is there built for all the gamers to come to now, and where they're building with the crackdowns and stuff like that. They light years ahead, and how they're coming there, put their software on their competitive stuff, then drop their own hardware. A lot of people think that's crazy marketing. I mean, that's crazy business, but that's excellent marketing because you could take your product, you putting it out there, so now people getting accustomed to this here. Now, when they see you dropping your Windows tablet, they're like, oh yeah, I'll be doing the Windows. I might as well just get it all in one with my Windows tablet. You know, a lot of people think like, you know what I'm saying, I got the Jordan shoes and you see a pair of socks with the Jordan jumping on it. Oh, I want to get those socks because they're going to match my shoes. You know what I'm saying? People think like that. So it's smart thinking. Like some people thinking you should do it the other way, but like Microsoft reversing the game because it's chess, not checkers. Like people don't realize Microsoft actually, if you look at the chessboard, they boxing Sony into a corner for crossplay. I mean, think about this with Minecraft. They gonna strangle them with Minecraft because they're not gonna give them no updates until they do crossplay. With PUBG, the hottest game around, they using PUBG to say, okay, y'all want PUBG? We got them on our service. Oh, if y'all use our service, now y'all open up floodgates for crossplay. We gonna put it back in the air. We playing chess, not checkers. So once Sony gonna either reject this game, or they're gonna either use Microsoft service, or they're gonna push the game back even further, which means it's gonna lose at more height. Because all games on console sooner or later start running out of steam unless you Grand Theft Auto. But so they're gonna try to get them on their system. So once they get them on their system and they get just a little piece of that floodgate open, then that's when they're gonna come striking at Sony with the crossplay. If you see they stay throwing the tidbits out there, because they know one thing: if they box Sony into a corner, they do the crossplay not working right because of Sony. Now Sony have to go to Microsoft for their service, and now guess what Microsoft do? They got them in not one direction. They got them with the software, with the Havoc engine. You got them with the cloud. I mean, now pretty much Microsoft owns Sony without owning Sony, without monopolizing the system, and that's how you run business.
Oh, and you know what?
Wow.
Damn, Chuck.
I know, right?
You spitting flames. Okay.
Hey, Chuck, you man me on tonight. Damn, what you drinking on?
That was official.
You saved yourself. When you was talking about PUBG was going to be dead at the end of the year. You saved yourself. But anyway,
it's Delilah's turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Delilah.
I got a quick question.
Am I still buying, first of all?
No, you good. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Pertaining to your answer, do you think that with the streaming for Microsoft versus the hardware, that the streaming will be kind of like the entry point, like low end, kind of like PCs, like a low end PC point, versus the hardware being kind of like your ultimate way of playing those games in the future?
Right, kind of like mobile. Like right now,
yeah,
mobile, like they got the PUBG
like,
mobile.
Yeah, oh man, that shit is horrible.
Like what?
That is ugly.
But what I'm saying is that I think right now it's still too early for it. I mean, of course they got technology, they can do it now, but it's just not as good. It's just not up to par to what like you and I are probably looking for. But since we play on the X,
but we're gonna be playing on hardware anyway,
right? You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I would prefer, because at least I know that the game's gonna run at a decent frame rate. I don't want to be on my mobile device or streaming the game and it's choppy.
Yeah.
And I feel like Microsoft is aware of that, because if it was really good and they had the technology to make it perfect, they would already have been doing it, because it's Microsoft we're talking about. This ain't no little mom and pop shop who's trying to do some kind of streaming like on live or whatever that PlayStation bought out, or it ain't nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? This is Microsoft, so they making sure they all their ducks in a row.
What about Super Lucky Tales on Nintendo through Mario and Pokemon? People died over Pokemon. I don't know how the heck you just fall off a cliff. But what about Microsoft putting I'm talking about just like throwing some of their games like on mobile, like Super Lucky Tales. That can work.
Yeah, I mean, they can do complimentary games all the time. People do that all the time. Like, but it's not a full-fledged. Let me try to have PC versus Xbox. That's why when he said PUBG on mobile, like really, like is it a full game?
You're not gonna download it.
How are they gonna do that?
Okay, you know what? Okay, Okay, I got what's that? Injustice 2. That shit takes down there 3 gigs on my damn phone. But do I really want to play Injustice 2 on my phone? No, but I got it because I got a
my hands. Like I have to play it when it's hooked to a monitor or hooked to TV, because I can't. The controllers are too small for my hands, and I have small hands.
Right, but Xbox is trying. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying that I don't want to play my games on a mobile device. Like that's what I'm getting to.
Right, and that's the thing. If you get controller support, I think that's where Xbox is wanting to go. Look, let me make this, and I'm going to go to Infamous on this. Okay, I said this, and I'm gonna self promote my video that I posted last night. Go check K-Mega405's channel, which you are on my channel. So go ahead and check it out. The video's there. You'll hear that I'm spitting them flames, dayline. And let me just bring this point to you guys. When Xbox said this,
you mean Dayline?
Dayline. I don't want to say Dayline. I want to say Dayline. Okay, let me be clear. Anyway, all right. So there was this thing where people are saying, when they saying all devices, there are a lot of these naysayers that saying that they're talking about basically the console space, Nintendo and PlayStation, but it's mobile, which is 40. This was in 2017. These statistics, there was 46.1 billion mobile devices across the world. Wow. There was 10.8 billion tablet devices across the world, 35.3 smartphones across the world, and there was 29.4 billion PCs that was across the world. in 2017. So we know that when you read that article, they said by 2020 they want to reach how many people? Around like 200 million or something like that, whatever, or some kind of.
Is that active though, or they just
those are active numbers that was brought up on the consensus in 2017. That's not even talking about what's going on now, and they're saying by 2020 it's going to be even bigger than that. And also, it's 2.2 billion gamers in the world. In 2017, there's gonna be more, and that's gonna escalate. So how do you reach them? Not putting that shit on the PlayStation or Nintendo, unless you buy third parties or you use some like games like Hitman, something like that, and you might want to put them on there because they're already a third party game. But you want to get your streaming devices on all of these things: mobile, tablet, smartphones, your PC, which is already in Xbox's back pocket. So, or Microsoft's back pocket. So why would you want to go through the competition? Please, I just digress. Go ahead, Infamous. What was your thoughts on this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not too keen on mobile gaming because I prefer to play my video games in the comfort of my own home. I don't have to worry about being distracted while I'm en route. Like, for example, if I'm on my way to work, I can't be playing no Fortnite on mobile on my phone. Somebody might try to rob me. Or, I seen the Fortnite mobile. It look trash. It just with mobile gaming, it's just a bad taste in my mouth in general. Like, I prefer my downloadable game at home and my hardware, my physical disc if I have to. With the streaming, it's not exciting to me personally. It's just not. Call me a purist. I'm used to having my games on console form. You know what I mean? I'm not used to playing on my phone, and I feel like with my personal surroundings, I'm not gonna lose my attention on my phone, because when you're on your phone, it doesn't matter. Like if you're on your phone doing normal people stuff, you're gonna be distracted. You don't know what's around you. You don't know what's going on, especially when you're on a mobile game. Oh no, you're gonna be 100% distracted. You're gonna miss your bus stop. You're gonna be late for work. I've been in situations that I played Candy Crush, I missed my stop, or I played The Sims and I was late for work, and I don't know.
So pretty much when you floating, you active.
But check this out. But check this out. What game? I don't know if you guys got kids. I got a kid, and I just been about
no kids.
$250. But kids. Yeah. What game that was mobile that killed the whole game other than Candy Crush was Classic Clans?
Bejeweled.
Bejeweled is free. Yeah. Bejeweled is free though. I mean, you can buy the real version. Classic Clans, you can't buy the real version. Everybody wants to get into that model because they know where its money is. People pay for microtransactions. The free-to-play game on mobile, people go do it.
Well, that's good. They won't get my money. They won't get mine.
I had to tell my son to take my credit card off my damn shit because I got tired of seeing Classic Clans $25 because he didn't want to wait. He impatient. He don't like to grind. These young kids don't like to grind no more. I was a grinder, but he don't like to grind. But that's where it's going. So Microsoft, look what Nintendo did with Mario Run. They made it to a certain extent that it was free to play, and then you had the option to buy the whole thing. You got to get some time with people. Now, I didn't never download it.
And you want to be impatient and play on mobile, that's fine.
Well, sometimes mobile is good. Like I put this way, sometimes, I go to therapy. I got a bad bath. I go to therapy. I need something to get, what I'm saying? I sit in that cold ass ice bath. I hate that shit. But I don't mind putting my phone and putting something up and like, okay, you're going to do this to keep my mind together.
Hey, I got one even better that a lot of people got to relate to. Let's say if you got to go take your moms or your pops to the doctor and they got to go up in there for hours and you got to be sitting in the waiting room. So what's the best thing to do? You pull out your cell phone and get to playing mobile games. Now you might be sitting there. Yeah, I can't do that one. But you got to keep yourself preoccupied while you sitting there in a moment like that. But there ain't nothing that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. So when you do it, You just want the right now, right here.
Play cell phone games, though.
Yeah,
I just surf the internet. I just be low on Twitter and surfing the internet. I don't even think.
But you gotta understand, these phones are getting bigger now. The screens are getting bigger.
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not.
I got Samurai Showdown on my tablet. I got Samurai Showdown 2 on my tablet. But you know what? I got to hit the Bluetooth up and hook it up to my controller because I can't play that with the thing. But I have my option.
That's what I'm saying.
I have that option.
I don't know. Gaming be burning through your battery, man. That should.
Okay, somebody said it was Freddie Fox that said this in the chat. He said Xbox is only American-made console on market, and it's no Japanese market. Won't ever wildly accept Xbox. But see, this is where Xbox can get accepted if they do start streaming on mobile devices, on cell phones, things of that nature where they are.
Am I the only person that don't care whether Japanese accept the Xbox?
I don't care. I don't care either. But I don't care either. But the fact of it is,
I want to develop.
But it's only
that's different. I'm talking about them accepting the Xbox over there.
They won't accept no American.
To me, that's different. I definitely want their developers to make games on Xbox. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get it backwards.
Well, I mean, but that's a big misconception too, because I wanted to make this a topic, but we don't have enough time. About
chill. I want to say something about that, man. Well, everybody was saying their piece and whatnot. I brought up some interesting things.
I am.
So did Chuck.
Hold on, wait. Let me just say this. Though. I was just making a point.
Burning them inside of them.
Yeah, I know it's burning. He's gonna get to it. It's just that Japanese games doesn't resonate that much in the West either. The Fist of the North Star, their highest rated. The people that bought that game were people that was 40 and over because they remembered the manga and the anime. The millennials and the younger people didn't buy that shit. I think the first week that it's been out, and I didn't even know it was out because they didn't advertise that game. It only sold like what 121,000 copies in a week. So regardless, so it's that. So Japanese games aren't doing well in the West like that. It's only certain pockets of them. So anyway, go ahead, Kaleidoscope.
All right, true that, man. Good looking up, bringing up that Fist of the North Star. That's true.
I didn't know it was out. I got to go.
I didn't even know it was out. I saw a video this morning. I was like, wow, that's out already.
No advertising.
No advertising.
Exactly. I got to go. No advertising. They just threw it out there.
Everybody who played that game is over 40.
Yeah, I'm 40, so I'm about to go get it.
Right, I own the whole series. But what I'm saying is, we all
true that.
These kids don't know about that.
I would say the ages between 25.
All right, guys, let Kaleidoscope. Let Kaleidoscope make his point. Let Kaleidoscope. Come on, man. He's waiting. Come on.
All right, it's all good. Basically, the whole thing about Microsoft doing that initiative is like every time they try to do something, there's always a big ass witch hunt. All right, Sony could do it, but nobody will say shit. All right, because they already had done it on TVs in the whole nine and they failed. Right, that's why they took them off the Samsung TVs in the whole nine. Microsoft is doing it. They're not worried about the console space because they already got us. We ain't got to worry because they're going to still be pushing out Xboxes. They know they got their market there as far as consoles. What they want is the rest of the world.
Yes.
All right. That's what they want. All right. They're looking at the bigger picture. See, everybody's paying attention to the consoles. We small fry. All right. K Mega put out the numbers as to how many devices there are in the world. All right. And consoles, it's a spit in a bucket. All right, basically compared to the mobile devices in the world, from PCs to tablets to mobile phones. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, man. And of course, people get to use their controllers, whether they're on PC, tablets and whatnot, and it's good. It's good for gaming. All right, it's good for gaming. It's good to push gaming forward. Now, the people that love playing on the console space, there'll still be consoles. The consoles ain't going to go nowhere. All right, but they want the rest of the world. All right. And 100 even pointed it out, as well as Triple Cup. They already got Havoc. All right. They already got the Azuri servers. They boxing Sony into that corner. All right. And after a while, Sony's going to have to come out and play.
They have to. You're right. You're absolutely right. And so when people think that Sony is not going to go into this space to where they're going to start streaming, well, what the hell was PlayStation Now? They were already trying to do it first because they knew. That's why they're still going to work with it because it's the future of gaming. But they were smart and they invested in VR, even though it's not taking off like everybody was anticipating to. But eventually, they're going to be the pioneers, and I think a lot of developers are going to go to Sony first when it comes to VR because they were the first ones to do it on console. But look, From my standpoint of it, I think people are losing their damn mind for no reason. I think if you wanna bitch about Xbox not coming out with realistic games, or if you feel that Xbox is not your cup of tea, well then go buy a damn PlayStation or Nintendo.
I already got one, but I prefer to. I want my achievements though.
Oh,
I want my ecosystem though. I want my friends though. You know what I'm saying?
I leave everything.
I got you.
You like go play PlayStation? Well, that's not where I want to play my games.
Okay, but hold on. Let me make this point too.
You don't want a trophy?
I don't want no trophy.
Hold on. Let me make this last point. So people not coming out and saying that
no knock on PlayStation. I like PlayStation.
I got a question.
But I prefer Xbox.
Let me make this last point. All right,
but I got a question.
If you guys that's out there saying that Xbox has no games, or Xbox, I don't have nothing on my box, then you need to get your purchasing game up. Because you know what?
Right.
I guarantee you
I got over 200 games, so
yes,
ain't no
I
way,
will
no
challenge.
how.
The K-Mega Challenge is now full effect. I've challenged the PlayStation dudes on the multiplayer last night, and everybody got quiet and they started talking about something else. I said I will put up my Xbox games compared to any PlayStation or Nintendo gamer out there. You show me how many games that you got on your box, and I'll show you how many games I got on my box. And I guarantee you, for 80 or 90% of you motherfuckers, I will win. I promise you.
I got over 400.
I got close to 500 games on this box, baby. You know what I'm saying? I know that there'll be some PlayStation guys that's diehard that got that many, but I'll put the K Mega Challenge to you. Show me them games. Show me that gameplay. Real talk.
I ain't gonna lie. Half of them I ain't even played yet. My back catalog, because I'm addicted to games, addicted to alcohol, women, and Xbox. That's my life.
You know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? How many did I beat though? I paid for these games, or I got to give shout out to a couple of great, generous people that's bought me some of these games. Thank you so much.
Must be nice.
Thank you.
There you go. Must be nice.
I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. And I will continue to keep K Moochie because you know what I'm saying. I will continue to keep K Moochie. K, if you want to game with me and stuff like that, you want to help hook K Mega with a game, please, by all means, let me know.
K Mega sleep. K Mega sleep 3 times.
I got a question for the panel.
I support this industry, baby.
What's your question?
All right, so I got a question for the panel. Which one is more important? The first one to really get a strong foothold in VR or in streaming?
Streaming all day long.
Easy.
Streaming, bro.
Yeah, VR never take out.
VR hella trash.
People don't want to put stuff over their face right now.
Right. You got people that's not going to do that.
Yeah, until they figure out how to make that
still 30 years away, bro.
Right. Then they got people that get motion sickness too. So them people definitely not going to give it a chance to even try it. So that's a big portion of the market that they just automatically lose. And then price, that's a peripheral.
When they do VR like Ready Player One, that's when we talking business.
Nah, that's what I'm waiting for.
So what's the VR gonna do that it should be? Does it need to be 4K? Since 4K is where we're at now.
Not for VR, not right now.
No, not VR. I'm talking about streaming.
You got to catch up. It's like Delali was saying that there's rural areas that's just now getting 50 megabytes per second. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying when it's implemented, when whoever has it down.
Let's revisit that question in 10 years. How about that?
Hey, streaming at 4K ain't that far away though.
All right, so let's get to our last two topics. because we know Infamous has got to do her streaming thing.
30, man. I gotta get on the game. Man.
Okay, so anyway, I'm in the mood to whooping your asses. Bad. Anyway, this is for you, Infamous. There's been a rumor, a leak. Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. It was shown at the Amazon Italy, and it will hit in April, and it's only going to be $20. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Fake news.
As a Call of Duty expert, that is one of the beloved remastered one of the beloved Call of Duty titles. Don't be behind me. Okay? And plus, the Modern Warfare remaster would cost him $60. How is Modern Warfare 2 gonna cost $20?
Look, well, because it's a remaster, maybe Activision knows that they can make a hell of a lot more money by selling that game for $20 and then charging you another $20 for DLC because you know people will buy it. Yeah, for the maps, because I will. That's my favorite card, man, and I will be all over it. Like
that's a day one buy.
Damn right.
It's a day one buy,
and it will be smart. But you know what? I think this is fake news as well.
Fake news is fun.
Yeah, because
$20 though, that's like
you lowballing Call of Duty like that. Come on now.
Hey, man, that game is old as dirt. It's old as 108 Dragons. What the hell are you talking about?
Modern Warfare Remastered was older than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and it costed more. Come on now.
The only game they need to remaster is Fight Night.
What kind of weirdo shit?
Give up.
What's going on?
We had Call of Duty.
You saw this VG shit about Luigi? This shit is
wild, bro.
He's random.
You already know. You know how he gets down. He do that in parties with us every night.
Stop it. Anyway, so you guys are y'all think this is fake news? Y'all think it's real? I mean, Infamous, I know you think it's fake.
Why did it do the whole damn thing? Do the whole damn thing. I want the whole damn thing.
It's not going to be $20. It'll probably be $60.
Well, if Microsoft can do the whole damn thing,
they ain't did Modern Warfare 2. There's a reason.
No, why? No, why? Well, okay, if Microsoft can do the whole damn thing for $40, do the whole that damn thing for this shit.
Talking like the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, go on and give me a collection. Even motherfucking man, I'm sorry, I'm probably using the burgers word. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to use the burger words, but even Snake.
I said it earlier, so
even Snake did that before. You know what I'm saying? They got collections of, you know what I'm saying, the Snake mask. You know what I'm talking about. Snake.
You know, I don't
like that Snake. I don't like that Snake. I don't like
What are you talking about? You sound like an old man.
Hey, I'll do a Call of Duty map collection.
Right, what do you like then?
No, I don't know about the Snake. I don't know.
You don't give two fucks.
Man, what Snake is you talking about?
Man, what's the only Snake that we really know about in gaming that we really care about?
Liquid Snake.
When they went back and did the prequels.
Okay.
Big Boss.
Yeah, Big Boss and them. Y'all can't catch when I'm talking about.
We talking about Metal Gear Solid, but we just you talk about.
I also want to give me a hard time, but nobody. You know me. I didn't even care about that Snake. Snake was born to me. You know what I'm saying? But they everybody made a bundle. Even you get Sonic in a bundle. You can get
COD is making money off of it, man. They're not going to do that. Activision is about that money, bro. That's why we was telling the people about. But you know, look, I'm gonna fall for it because whenever they drop it, even if they put it on Call of Duty 4 like they did with the remaster of Modern Warfare, I'm gonna cop it because Modern Warfare 2 is my jam. That I will be back on COD heavy. But anyway, let's get to.
You're ashamed. See, you're disrespectful.
I'm disrespectful.
It's you in the gaming. It's you as a gaming YouTuber disrespecting everybody because you're gonna go sit there and support this. Why you just can't make it backwards compatibility and let the Xbox One X upgrade?
Because Xbox has got to get the support from Activision. But look, I would like it to come. I mean, we've been waiting for it. And you see them in the forums where people have been looking for it. But I mean, look, it is what it is. But you know what? I could always go out there to my we can always go to my favorite to my lovely panel or to the listeners out there, and if and Kamooch it, you know what I'm saying? If you guys would like to support me to get COD, I will be there to get it. So you know what I'm saying? I'll have my hands out. Anyway, last topic. Let's get out of here. Man talks about, this was in the Rolling Stone, this was in the Wall Street Journal. This was crazy. So you can look this up yourself. Man talks about his 70,000 mobile gaming habit. Okay, he spent $500 at one time for one character to make him stronger
on his phone.
Yes, his name is.
That's how I fuck with mobile baby.
He's a 31-year-old guy named Dago, and he says he plays most of the day. He plays when he eats. He plays when he's in a bath. He plays. He plays while he's driving. And check this out. This is what's really crazy because the game is called Fate Grand Order. And do you know who the publisher of that game is?
No. He said Activision. I'm done.
Anybody in the chat? Do you have any idea who has the publishing rights to that game?
We don't care who owns it because
just say who it is, man. We ain't got time for the game.
I know, right?
This is Sony's most profitable game today.
Oh, okay.
So check this out. And it's got
what's the name of the game?
It's called Fate Grand Order.
What? I never heard of that game.
It's a mobile game, and it is Sony's most profitable game, and it's being criticized for turning players into gamblers. And you know what I'm saying? They even talking about the government want to get involved and everything because of this whole situation with the loot boxes and all that. But this dude is spent $70,000 on this mobile game. What do you guys think about that?
That's his fault. Is he Arab or something? He got to own a couple of oil rigs.
His name is Dago. They don't give full details.
What the hell he don't have no life. He
Rolling Stone is in the Wall Street Journal. You'll just look it up.
You ain't getting no sway, so none of that type of stuff.
So,
you spent $70,000 on the game. You know what? You should own half the company.
Well, you know that this is true because of the fact that look at that phenomenon with Pokemon. That Pokemon Go went on mobiles. There was people that was losing their damn mind. They were pretending to have like little Pokemon in their trees and their houses.
That's one incident.
One person almost got ran over because they was trying to hunt a damn Pokemon.
No, people died playing Pokemon Go.
I know.
People do that looking at Facebook.
They got their Pokemons taken.
Come on.
I gotta go in your yard for this Pokemon. Bah!
As a matter of fact, the NYPD was using Pokemon Go to catch ex-cons, yo.
They were.
They were putting rare Pokemons by the police stations, yo. You dudes used to walk up and shit looking for Pokemon.
Yeah, but see, down you got to understand why Microsoft wanted to get into this mobile. You said this man spent $70,000.
PlayStation's involved in mobile. Look at this. This is
exactly
a game. It's the most profitable game. This dude's paid $70,000. So yeah, Sony
Activision. They made what, $8 billion, and like 6 of that shit came from mobile.
$4 billion, and
$4 billion, and the other 4 was from regular gaming consoles. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, it could have been 8. I can't remember. I did what we were talking about. But anyway, let's go ahead and do our sign outs. I had to tell that story because I thought that was bizarre. I will talk about Soul Calibur and Far Cry 5 and all of that because The Witcher. I got to talk about that in full details because my boy Geralt the White Wolf will be in that game. Also, that trailer to Infinity War was that boy that gave me chills, and I cannot wait.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Please. Thanos went to put hands on Captain America.
I want to jump through that screen, boy, and whoop Thanos' ass for touching my boy.
Hold on. That's impossible. What he just did. You can't stop Thanos' hand from doing anything. He's not that strong.
He was crushing him. Did you not see Cap over here yelling like, damn?
I hope
Thanos was smiling at him. What are you talking about?
I hope that's what happened. Because it didn't look like that. Looked like Thanos was like that, and he was fighting back, like he was holding his hand back. That's what it looked like to me.
No. Yo, it's actually 2 scenes. It's 2 scenes, yo. Just to clear it up. When you saw Thanos leaping in the air, that's on the planet Titan.
Right.
He's actually leaping at Tony Stark.
Right.
And then with Captain America, he just put his hand out slowly.
Yes.
All right. And then Captain America grabbed his hand, and Thanos looked at him like, oh. This dude want to hold my shit. So right there, Thanos started to push his hand towards him. That's when Cap started yelling.
Yeah.
I hope that's the case.
That was the case. He's absolutely right.
Yeah. Captain America could hold down this dude. I'm not watching the movie.
Man.
I got a spoiler. Y'all know who died in Captain America?
Man, you bet. Stop.
I died in Captain America. I was Tony Stark goddamn chauffeur. Man, they killed me off.
What are you talking about? That boy gone. That boy. Oh man. Okay. Hey, let's do our sign outs. Let's do our sign outs. Let's do our sign outs. That man's got dementia. We got to take it. Lord Jesus.
Well, you thought you heard everything. One more thing.
Go ahead and Delilah HD.
Sure.
You give us your sign outs immediately.
Yes, I'm sorry. Like again, thank you to the panel for putting up with me. I'm sorry for being late tonight. Thank you to the chat for rocking out with us. And you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. You can also find us tomorrow at noon. I'm on Lady Infamous channel for Grown Women Gaming. So check us out there. And that's it. I'll catch you guys next week.
Nice. Good night, Delilah. All right, Lady Infamous, we know what we got to do. But before you get started, I got to say something Philosopher Doom said, which was absolutely 100% correct. 108, stay hating on our boy Cap because he'll bust Batman's ass. Absolutely. Oh, I got my Cap shit on my wall, baby.
Yes.
Anyway,
I almost said something that was crazy.
Infamous, give us your sign outs, man. Where can they find you at?
Well, I just want to thank everybody on the
Okay, you're done. Good night. Bye.
Wow.
I'll play it. Go ahead.
First of all, you need to shut your rude ass up. I stayed for the whole show this time. So put some respect on it. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
I want to say to everyone,
starting that shit.
Everyone in the chat, thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate you stopping by and showing us love. I'd like to thank everybody on the panel for their informative insight on gaming. And you know me, everything Lady Infamous 415 is going to be on Lady_Infamous30 on Twitter. We have the Road to E3 fundraiser stream. Tonight we're doing Grown Women Game Night, Monster Hunter World. Tomorrow we're doing Grown Women Gaming Podcast Volume 19. Yeah, 19. And everybody, y'all be easy. Oh, and I will be on Xbox After Dark. And I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
Peace. GWG tomorrow, right? GWG tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
On the road to 1,000.
On the road to the 1,000.
Hey, man, go sub her channel. She's right there, man. She's close to 1,000. Hey guys, I appreciate on Twitter. I am over 2,000 followers. Thank you so much. Y'all can take that motivation and take it to my channel so I can get to over 2,000 on my channel.
Man, that's all OKC fans.
Okay, anyway. So yes. 100. Give a sign out, you drunk bastard.
Hey, I ain't drunk yet. I'm about to get drunk tonight when I kick your ass. I owe your ass for beating me by 3. See, we competitive games. See, that's what me and Mick get along.
Those Rams, baby.
Damn right.
Kings of LA.
I ain't gonna lie, you play with them though. But no, check this out. We gonna have me and Kaleidoscope and the rest of the crew gonna be on DirectX tomorrow. I gotta be on Smash. And I'm doing double duty. I'm gonna be on Smash tomorrow afternoon. Then I'm gonna just go bump over. Then I'm gonna jump on. We gonna do DirectX. We gonna neck back Direct Triple X. That's what y'all gonna hear all the nasty foul news about what's going on in the gaming community. And we don't care. And then you always can catch me out on Xbox. And then after GRG game night tomorrow, it's Xbox After Dark. And I'm gonna have to set some guidelines to that shit. Some of that shit I cannot put out on the interweb. I just can't do it. Delilah kill me. So
okay, you rambling. It's time to get your ass out of here. All right, Ejecto Seeker, get out of here, boy. I'll see you on Xbox. I'm gonna go ahead and beat you to the white meat on some Madden, and then I want to go after the limit and get my revenge on 2K because I will not tolerate that.
Why you advertise that on the podcast?
Man, why we can stream it, baby?
He had to talk me too.
Yeah.
Second game
Limit scared me in that DBZ, but he's got me in that 2K, man. But I get my ass kicked in 2K from everybody, man. I
use the OKC.
I can play.
I got my ass whooped.
I can play the game. It's just that I hate the online of NBA 2K18 so much that I just fail. I just keep losing. But anyway, 108 Dragons, where can they find you at?
You know, y'all can find me at 108 Dragons TV, and I definitely appreciate everybody for stopping by. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all want some real news, not that fake news. Fake news. Goddamn fight night. Get that out of here. Y'all know where y'all can find me. I'm out.
All right, peace. All right, and then we got Kaleidoscope. Man, you didn't have a flow for us, man, so you got penalized. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, where can they find?
It's all good. I've been sick, yo, man. I got the sorest throat. like crazy, yo. My throat is fucking sore as hell.
Oh, that's
So
cool, man.
that's the only reason I freaking wasn't even talking as much as whatnot. But people can reach me at on my channel, YouTube channel at Kaleidoscope, on Xbox Live at Kaleidoscope, on Twitter at DirectX-. And thanks for everybody, for all the fans actually stopping by on the chat, you know what I'm saying, and giving us your feedback, man. It's nice to keep open dialogue with everybody.
Yeah,
and I'll be, like 100 said, we're going to be tomorrow on the DirectX minus the fraud. But before that, we're going to be doing the Smash podcast with Bloody Knuckles and Super G. And it's going to be live, you know what I'm saying? And get ready for Xbox game night. After dark, because as a matter of fact, K Mega was saying that we was going to be streaming Halo 6, right? And Dragon Ball Fighters.
Halo 6 ain't out yet. I'm like, damn, I ain't got it like that. Damn, I ain't got it like that.
In that party.
See, that's how sick I am, bro. But yeah, Halo 5, man.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. Yeah, that's tomorrow night.
Chitty bang, I'm good with that pistol.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play tomorrow night. I ain't playing the last game night, so we gonna do it.
All right, cool.
Tomorrow we're gonna get live, yo. I can't front.
Tomorrow game night, yeah, GRG game night. Hey, anybody is welcome to come on and play. We're gonna play Halo, and then after we're done with Halo, we'll play whatever. I mean, we'll play. We can turn it to fight night. We can turn it to sports night. Whatever you got, we can turn it to drive night. I don't care. I just love playing with the community and whooping that ass because people underestimate that K Mega savagery. Anyway, so let's get on the Triple Cup. Chuck, are you up? What's going on with you, boy? Where can they find you at, man? That Vibration Podcast?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be floating, man. It's going to be a continuation where we ended up on talking about on here. So y'all can check that out on the Heroic Vibration Podcast Wednesday, you know, Kaleidoscope me. You know what I'm saying? He the dictionary. He knows everything. You know what I'm saying? He the Google. Or the way you used to call back in the day, the guru. Yeah, that's who that is right there. But yeah, you can find me there right here on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopping there with 100 of them. We going live on Smash, and then we're going to do the DirectX. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be floating this whole weekend. I was off. I had a car wreck, and I'm still gaming, still shook up. But then
I heard that Nintendo dude whooped your ass to the white meat.
Man, no, look. Let me tell you what happened. By halftime, man, it was a tie score, 14-14. He scored the ball, and then he got an interception. Don't get me wrong, he pretty good. But no, I'm saying it was like one of them games where it could have went either way or the other way.
He said he said he beat your ass till you said I'm done, sir.
Who said that?
Hell,
that Nintendo dude. He was on the multiplayer. Byron. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna see us in these gaming streets.
Man, hey,
he's gonna see me in these gaming streets.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, y'all go check out the multiplayer last night. And that Nintendo dude had them PlayStation dudes, had All Day, had Kratos, had Alex. He had them shut. Kratos was over here. He got this big ass what is that God of War picture, and he was like, Nintendo is doing well, PlayStation is doing well, and Xbox, they're doing okay too. So I mean, he had them PlayStation dudes stunt. Like I'm like, what's going on here? What's happening? But when I open my mouth, all the PlayStation dudes jump on me. But it's all good. Anyway, so
but we will get our rematch.
Yeah. So
he got me straight out of a crash too.
Well, regardless, he beat you to the white meat.
Z running from you in 2K. Quit running, Z.
Okay.
I know they call you Pony, but you ain't Pony. You still green. But I need that work.
Man, Z over there, he's over here got his PlayStation stuff all set up, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Z. You know what I'm saying? Z Pony, man. Love to him. I got love for him. Yeah. So anyway, a live wire.
You're gonna be playing Persona, huh?
Nah, you gonna be.
I gotta see that. I will watch that.
I will watch that.
We're gonna see.
Go fight
Z as that dick monster come out.
He gonna be coming.
Hey, next Jenny to go ahead and live stream it.
Hey, if I see that man do that, I'm the new leader of the Xbox Nation. I'm taking over myself.
Oh man, look at that. Anyway, so big shout out to Z, to my boy Zaire, and to his god Mew. Guess who else is left? Oh, Livewire. Go ahead and give your shout outs. Tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, it's your boy Livewire. You can find me on my channel, Livewire Gaming. I'll be up there. I'm gonna put a video up, man. I know it's been a week, but I'm gonna get some stuff up there, man. I gotta talk more about State of Decay, man. That game is fire, bruh. I'm watching a couple of videos. That shit is hot. And Sea of Thieves will be on that shit on, what was it, Tuesday, right? It comes on Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, because I already have my download.
The Black Pirates is coming, baby.
I can't.
Better have a gold tooth.
Now I don't know if it's everybody who has Game Pass could download it right now, but I had pre-ordered mine in advance, and then I canceled it. But the download was already on my
You never uninstalled
Xbox. Yeah, I never uninstalled it. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, fucking with the shit. It was like updating. I was like, oh, all right, that's what's up. Because I got Game Pass, so it was like cool.
Nice. All right. So anyway, all right. Last but not least, me, K Mega 405, man. We about to get out of here. You can catch me on the next podcast tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. Central Time on Xbox 448 channel. And big shout out to Knuckles and GG, how do we say his name? That's my boy. Super G.
Man, we having a GRG take over the Smash podcast. You can't get Super G right, man.
Big shout out to Super G. You know what I'm saying? He better hurry up with what he does.
Shout out to Nettles, you know what I'm saying? With the broadband. I ain't gonna say the other word.
Anyway, the broads. Anyway, so and check me out on the multiplayer every once in a while. The sports podcast is coming when the NBA playoffs come. That is a fact. My boy Levi, he hit me up today at work. That boy is a stat machine. You will love that. We'll have other people. I'm finna work on somebody else that if I could get my boy Joe Coleone to come, that podcast is going to be it's going to be immaculate, especially we talking about sports, but we're going to see. I'm going to hit my boy Joe up. But anyway, you can catch me also on BGST. And my last thing that I got to say is that I'm finna walk into the belly of the beast. BGST will be on the weapon wheel. K Mega 405 is going to be on the weapon wheel coming up here real soon. Yes. Yes, I will walk into the place. So I want all my ex-bodians. I want all my. I'm going to be on there. Y'all ain't going to come in the chat with me and sit there and support.
I don't even know these fools.
Man, anyway,
these guys.
Nah, man, BG hit me up. I told him no, and then Smooth kept on saying, man, come on, bro. So I was like, you know what? I'll walk into the valley of death.
We're going to talk about this after the show because I got a question to ask you.
We'll
ask you a question to ask you. We talk this after the show.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it and all that other shit. But
4-5 ain't scared of nothing. Let's go. Everybody have a good night.
You know what I'm saying?
Xbox in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna be in the building. We already got an Xbox in the building. He be getting his ass